Give him a chance. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Give y'all a chance to come on in, man. I'm sorry, man. Y'all got to work with me here. I'm about 10 minutes late because, I'm fully mobile. So I got to get a signal sometime to get everything popping the way it need to be. But we get it together. We get it together. I'm going to give y'all time to come on in. Come on in. Come on in. What's up with you? Cool. Wipe your feet off on the rug. Don't bring that shit from the outside in here. What's going on, fellas? What's going on?
What's
Wipe your feet
up?
off on the
What's
rug.
happening? What's
Wipe
happening?
your
What's
feet off on
happening?
the rug. Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. I see you. I see you. Like I say, man, I'm fully mobile. I'm fully mobile. So I got to get myself a signal before I can get on. I still got old shit coming in. Just got a good signal. But we'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? One monkey don't stop no show. That's what they say.
Ah,
What's going on, agent? What's going on? See, Mr. White? Y'all come on in. Come on in. We get ready to get started here. Get ready to get it popping.
yes, sir.
All right.
Hope y'all got y'all
Fire.
lunch.
I'm gonna
Hope
break
y'all
this
got
thing
y'all
down now.
lunch.
Y'all see it say, defensive end. We're gonna talk a little bit about the defensive end position and how they moving Derek Brown to defensive end. What y'all think about that? Then the NFL put out two articles. NFL writers put out two articles. One of the writers' name is Adam Schooyan, and the other nigga name is, hold on, let me see if I can bring that out there. Kevin Petrea. But the first one is a 2023 NFL season ranking. All 8 candidates, 8 teams that's going from worst to first in their division. So there's 4 teams in the NFC, 4 teams in the AFC. That makes 8 teams. And they say they're going to go, the ones that they predict to go from worst to first in their division. And then, let me go back. And then the other one is NFL bandwagon to hop on. And they said Atlanta Falcons, you need to hop on Garrett Wilson's, and you need to hop on DeMarco Ryan's bandwagon. But they give you 9 teams or 9 players who I guess you're going to ride their dick. You know what I'm saying? This year because they get ready to be the shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you the best thing about it or the worst thing about it. Carolina Panthers ain't on none of these lists, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see what y'all think about that. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. Bandwagon and the 8 teams that's going to go from worst to first. And Derek Brown on the edge. What y'all think about that? But that's where we going at today. And I'm going to see what you think. I'm going to see if it, if it's going to wet your whistle, it's going to make you mad. You're going to be glad. What the hell you going to do?
Yeah. This gonna be an interesting
Yeah.
topic. It makes me want to Earl seeing this list that Goat brought to us. We discussed about it yesterday. But it's some teams on there I just don't understand. I mean, I think my IQ is high enough to see some of the potential in some of the teams, but we're not on that list, and that's crazy to me.
Yeah. But you know what? It seems to be that they always taking a dump
on the Carolina Panthers when it comes to the national media. They always seem to do that, bro. And I don't know. I don't understand it. Is there a hate for somebody in the front office? What the fuck is going on, bro?
I mean, that question is the $1 million question right there, bro. Because I don't understand how we made so much improvement that they're gonna see immediately to not be saying, "Hey, look, I know y'all jumped off the Panthers when Cam left, but y'all might want to jump back on now. Why it's early." I just don't understand. And
Look,
Jay Issue, cousin Jay Issue, boy, you funny as hell. I see your comment late. I meant to say something to you, but Jay Issue, boy, you funny as hell, boy.
yeah, yeah,
Hey,
man.
he peeped me out real smooth. I said, "Oh, yeah, you know what time it was, boy. You know what time it was.
There he go. The goat is back, man.
He's back."
Yeah, man. That is too funny. Man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We appreciate y'all today, man. Y'all out here telling good jokes. I'm telling you. Oh God.
There we go. All right,
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
I'm back, man. This thing I don't want to catch today, boy. I'm telling you. Having difficulty like a mom. All right, we back. Now,
All right.
let's get back, y'all. Let's get back. Okay. Let's go with the worst to first. Let's start off with the worst to first ranking. Like I told you. They said the number one worst team that's gonna take over their division is the New York Jets. Strictly because they got Aaron Rodgers now, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. They got Aaron Rodgers now. They said the Jets gonna be worth a damn. So that means the Jets is gonna topple the Dolphins, um, the Bills, and the Patriots. The Jets getting ready to come from worst to first over there and do their thing in that division over there in the AFC. Hey, I don't know if y'all agree or disagree. You know, really don't. Hey, Aaron Rodgers, what he gonna do? We don't know. But they the wide receivers, Sauce Garner, all them people they got over there, they said they're gonna do their thing. Hey,
I agree.
you agree?
I agree. They
Okay.
picked up weapons. They got some veteran wide receivers too. That's been in the big moments. And then you got an elite quarterback. Their only problem last year was quarterbacking. Other than that, their
Yeah.
defense is solid. And there's nobody. There's nobody. Who's their competition?
Well, I mean, the Dolphins. You think you put them over the Dolphins?
Yeah, because I know too. From his inconsistency of staying upright. You,
Uh huh.
who you got? You know what I'm saying?
I can see that. I can see that. I can definitely see that. But and then the Jets, man, you remember if y'all remember that year they got Sauce, the year before, shit, they picked up about 3 cats from Clemson's national championship team on the defense alone. That's when Clemson had that smoker defense by like Georgia. So um man, the Jets got a good team. I thought they were gonna do it with Zach Wilson, but you know, he had his little he was going through.
Right.
And that's why they went and got a Rod. All
I
right, we're
mean,
gonna move on.
that was a smart business decision.
True it was. True it was. We're gonna move on to number two. We're gonna kind of slide on through these. Guess who number two is?
You mean number 6? I mean 7.
No, no, I went from 1 to 2. I'm going
Oh,
down.
okay.
Yeah. Number two, that was the number one. I'm going down the list. I'm going from 1 to 8. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to start at no motherfucking bottom, work your way up. Shit. Hey, the number two team, Atlanta Falcons. They said Atlanta Falcons is gonna win our division, y'all. That's the way they got. They saying the Atlanta Falcons gonna go from worst to first in our division. They ain't even talking about us, and we finished in a three-way tie with us, the Falcons, and the Saints. So they saying the Falcons, the best team in the NFC South, strictly because Okay, they said the veteran leadership of Calais Campbell. They said a running game. Y'all know what we talking about. We been talking about on this thing. Bijan Robinson, what up one name? Desmond Ritter, and all that. They said they're gonna put it all together.
Well, go. Let me ask you a question. Did Calais Campbell not just got there within a week or so?
Well, they said his veteran leadership, Pro Bowler. That's what they saying.
I don't give a damn about none of that. The motherfucker just got there himself, and now he a difference maker.
I'm telling you what the motherfucking white man that wrote the article said. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling you. Not me. I didn't write the shit. You know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna take this division. You know what I'm saying? The rest of everybody else think we're gonna take the division. I'm
The
telling you what they said.
bold fuckers.
NFL writer said that shit. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of Panther fans to have to deliver with. I don't know, and I don't think he give a damn. That's what he said. So what do y'all think?
I mean, I don't want to take it. Go ahead. Go ahead, Q.
Oh, you got it, fam. You got it.
I don't want to take anything away from the Falcons because they improved as well. But just knowing that we're not on this list.
You stupid boy.
He said, "Ain't Campbell like 70?" He up, boy. He up there.
Yeah, now he's 36. Tom
He's up
Brady
there.
age down there. Yeah.
That nigga in football, like how dog is in football years, this nigga in his 60s.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah. About 90, football years. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Mr. White said you looking at the list the wrong way, though.
No, it don't matter if you go up or down it, Mr. White. I mean, it is what it is. They got these motherfuckers put where they put them at. They say they're going to win our division. It don't mean you come back to it or go up to it. What do you think? You think the Falcons better than us? They come from worst to first? It's a three-way tie at worst. Really, nobody ain't won. We all three. The same record. Us, the Falcons, and the Saints. I don't take it as, we better than Saints because we beat this. It's a three-way tie. We all had the same record. One game defined us in that division. You know what I'm saying? That's where it is. Y'all forget how tight that division was. Ain't no runaway with this division. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all.
Out of the three,
take nobody lightly in this motherfucker.
Out of the three, we had the best divisional record as far as playing each other.
Yeah.
So
but we didn't win that on the road.
Nah.
No. No, I ain't giving us nothing, y'all. I'm not giving us nothing. And you'll be a fool to do it. Because we didn't do nothing last year. We won 7 little punk ass games, man. If y'all want to put that under your belt, do it. Have at it. I don't think we did shit.
Nah.
It is what it is.
Goat just trying to reel us back in. He's like, hey, look, y'all. Don't jump out the window too quick.
Hey,
and don't forget your parachute.
I know you. Ain't no net out there for your
ass.
No. You get ready to go splat.
He said you're looking at it from the wrong perspective, Go. He said they're only looking at it from teams that finished the division last in each division, and those teams only.
Yeah. They said from worst to first. You know what I mean? But you still got to beat us to go from worst to first. That's what I'm saying, though, Mr. White. If you look at it like that, though, you can look. You're right. You're absolutely right. You absolutely right. They predicted them to go from worst to first because they were worst. But they still got to beat us to get to first. If you're looking at that, they still to get there, they got to beat us. So they're gonna beat us. They predict they beat us because they predict to go first. That's the way I'm looking at it.
That means they got to beat us twice.
Yeah.
We swept, basically. That's what they said. The Falcons came in here and they swept us.
Where the level of respect at? Where's the level of respect? Huh?
That shit went go splat too.
Yeah. We're going to go on number 3. Cleveland Browns in the AFC. They're going NFC, AFC. They're going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So, AFC team, Cleveland division. And Cleveland in the division with Baltimore, Pittsburgh. Who else over there? Damn. Y'all got to tell me who else over there. I can't remember now. Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and
Baltimore, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Steelers, and Bengals.
The Bengals, yeah, the Bengals. So they said Cleveland getting ready to top that division. Basically because Deshaun back over there, Myles Garrett, you know, they saying they got pretty much a better team with their quarterback now. Y'all believe in that?
Nope.
Not at all. They're not even in the slightest. Come on, bro.
All right. On with that, because we don't give a fuck about Cleveland. Shit, it'll be all right. Now, they go back to the NFC. They said that number 4 team right there, Chicago Bears. Chicago got Green Bay, the Lions, and the Vikings in that division. They said they're going to topple all them for Chicago to get to the top of that division. Because they said Justin Fields going to have a breakout year. They're going to have gave him DJ Moore, Calais Poole, you know. Hey, Chase Poole, excuse me.
Look, shout out to Jay Issue, man. He hit that on the head. He's saying basically his question: are we trying to win over the media or work over what we need to do as an organization? And basically, he was saying consistency will get us the respect on the national media level, where you know they got no choice but to acknowledge us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get that, right, man. Shout out to Jay Issue.
You're right. Yeah, because winning cures all. You know, we can talk that shit, but if we don't win nothing, you know what I mean? Hey, y'all remember when Fool drafted all defense and everything like that? Going into that second year, I was like, yo, I was hyped up. Even though we won 5 games the year prior, I was like, man, we're going to get better new coach, this and that. Second year with these guys that we drafted, boom, 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 this guy, Jeremy Chinn, and these guys getting ready to make that move, yada, yada, yada. And looked like we were still just in quicksand, you know what I mean? Just chopping our feet or some shit. We didn't do another damn thing better. You can look good on paper, but if you don't put them wins together, you ain't doing nothing. Point blank.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yes,
that's
sir.
what Relaxing and Talk Sports just said. Said win is the way to get that respect.
Win is
you
the
know
way.
What I mean? That's the only way.
Winning is the way. So Chicago number 4, y'all. You know, then we're gonna move on up. Denver.
Yes, sir.
It's Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos. Man, who is in that division? I think the Chargers. Denver. Who else, man? I don't know the AFC like that. I can rattle off the NFC in a minute, but Chargers, Broncos.
And while we waiting on him, shout out to Jay Issue. He said, relax, join the Discord. Link is in the bio. You get notifications as soon as BCP goes on live. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and like this video.
Like, subscribe, hit that like button, man.
Chargers, like button, Denver, Raiders, and the Chiefs. Jay Issue, put it in the chat.
Chargers, Denver, Raiders, and the Chiefs. And they said, so Denver is going to topple all them. Y'all already know what kind of dogs is in that division. So,
they're not running over the Chargers, yo. I'm sorry.
So you remember old Coach Walk on Water that everybody, that a couple stupid motherfuckers kept saying that we were going to trade for? You remember that shit? Every show, every time we come on the show, we got to hear Sean Payton. Sean Payton walk on water. Sean Payton is the best thing since sliced bread. You remember we kept having to hear that?
This man that wrote this article says Sean Payton's arrival immediately elevates Denver. Immediately elevates them. Because of coaching, they getting ready to go from worst to first. How about that shit? They got Sean Payton.
Now, you got a quarterback in Russell Wilson that had the hardest head in the National Football League last year that only cared about his goddamn pocket spots.
Okay.
Couldn't win shit. He only cared about pocket spots.
Well, now you got Sean Payton.
Hey, do you think that he gonna be doing Pilates in the middle of the aisle on the plane? Now that Sean Payton in there, Sean Payton gonna tell this crazy ass to sit down somewhere.
Man, look at him. That cat is so far out there, man. If I saw Russell Wilson coming into my franchise, I would grab my clipboard and run like hell. But that boy don't know what the fuck he is, man. He don't know who he is as a person.
Well, but say, could it be the scheme and stuff over there, though? You know what I'm saying? Are they running Russell wrong? Who is the OC over there? Who's the offensive coordinator over there? Is he not utilizing Russell to his skill set? I mean, come on.
Under Pete Carroll, Russell Wilson was a Super Bowl winning quarterback because he depended upon defense and he depended upon speedy wide receivers to get open. Now you don't have you don't have those two things going for each other in Denver. You see how he looked last year. He didn't have no weapons that could get open, and he didn't have an offensive line that was worth a fuck. He didn't have a defense that was worth a damn. And he played horribly. So together they were a bad team.
Yeah, they was a bad team. That's what I'm saying. Are you telling me Russell dropped from being one of the elite top 10 quarterbacks to shit in 1 year because he left Seattle, or because Denver was a bad team, bad coaching, bad all the way around the board? What are you telling me?
Yeah. It's a philosophy thing, man. He'll look better in a different philosophy. We all kind of get that, but in the same breath, is Sean Payton going to be that guy to bring that out? Because he did it for Drew Brees, but can he do that for Russell Wilson, which is a hard-head motherfucker that we know that's already set in his ways? Will he accept the coaching for Sean Payton?
Hey, that's it in a nutshell right there. I think he will, because Sean Payton, even though we didn't want him or whatever, or we didn't want to give up what it took to get him.
Not first round picks for a fucking coach.
Not no first round pick for no coach. And money and this and that. Like they said, they wanted a king's ransom. I ain't paying for that king. Fuck it. Y'all can keep that nigga. But
yeah, give me the Joker. You're right.
Yeah, pretty much. But he's a respected coach. When you bring a respected coach in, you bring you bring that cachet in. See, we had a clown. Y'all remember y'all remember that clown we had that people kept their headsets on and didn't give a damn what he was talking about in the meeting room and all that shit? We had a clown. Jay-Z 7 years. What's some more dumb shit he said? Throwing people on the bus, all kind of, clown. Trust the process, all that bullshit, clown. We had one of them in the building. Wasn't nobody buying that. So it is what it is on that one. Y'all ready to go on to the next?
Yeah,
yes,
I was gonna say one more thing. I do agree. I think he will take Denver to another step, because regardless of whether we like Payton or not, with our history with him, he's a good coach. I mean, you can't deny that, man. You look at that man record. You can't deny him of what he's done. So they got a great coach.
I think they'll make a move, but I don't see them beating Kansas City and you know what I'm saying. The rest of them headhunters over there. You know what I mean?
Nah.
But number Washington Commanders, and they saying because they got Eric Bieniemy that the offense gonna be better with Sam Howell. This, that, and the third. I don't see that at all either. Not when you got to contend with the Eagles over there, the Giants, and the Cowboys. I don't see that. They're miles ahead of them. What y'all think?
Go. Can I take a stab at this goal?
Go ahead, knock it out of the park.
Is it me, or do not people are people glancing over the fact that Ron Rivera is handicapped in the offensive categories as a coach? I don't understand why people steady overlooking his inability to get wide receivers open, his inability to spread the football around with a decent quarterback. Since he's been there, he hasn't gotten a quarterback worth a damn. He keeps thinking that he can win with just a guy, and he would not ever, as long as he ever, you got to think about it. Until you get out there and you make a move to get the guy, you're going to be just picking guys over and over and over. Sam Howells, the Allens of the world, the patchwork that he using at quarterback, the same shit that got him up out of Carolina. The same shit. He's doing it right now in Washington. And you can build up the defense any way you want. Yes, he knows defenses. But at the end of the day, this guy has to accept the fact that he needs an offensive-minded coordinator that can come in and spread that damn ball around. And people don't seem to see that.
They got Bieniemy.
Yeah, but I mean, do you trust Bieniemy in his first season to come out there and help Rivera that much?
You don't know. I mean, he's coming from a championship pedigree right now, just off a championship.
I don't got no faith in Bieniemy.
With the so-called best quarterback in the NFL right now. But, I mean, you can't just throw away his accolades.
Yes, I can. He ain't did shit yet as a coordinator. He ain't did shit.
Nah,
they've been calling plays for this man.
Q, I gotta disagree with you, bro.
Andy Reid was calling the plays for this man.
Q, hold on, Q.
And that's why he left. That's why he left. He had to give him under Andy's shadow. But you can't say that, Q.
And because this was gonna happen, Q. This was gonna happen, Q. I'm telling you right now, this was gonna happen. They're gonna say, "Well, see, a black man ain't never got a chance," and this, that, and other. So he had to get. Cause they never shown any light on him. He has to come out here to show that he has been the one calling those plays, whether Andy Reid says it or not. Nobody believes it. But I don't think that man been there that long without not calling no plays or helping Andy Reid. Matter of fact, that last play, that last score, he the one that called that play. Andy Reid said it.
Let me get this right. Let me get this right, Pop. You had potential to go out and be a head coach in the NFL, but you just couldn't seem to find your opportunity. And now all of a sudden, you just said the hell with being an offensive coordinator at this team that just won a Super Bowl. I'll go over to Washington and I'll lift them up and I'll put them on my back because I'm that good. Now, how much faith you got in Bieniemy to turn that shit around?
Well, you have to give him time for one, because he has to find out who and what is going to be able to run his system.
You get no time in the NFL. You get 2 years. That's all you get it realistically. And for his black ass,
he got a point. He got a point on that.
For his black ass, if he fuck it up in the first year, he might be out.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe so. But hey, look,
I'm gonna give y'all another point. Point right here. Our offensive coordinator in that same boat, Thomas Brown. He had to get from up under somebody's shadow as well. Sean McVay over in LA. You understand what I'm saying? They kept
How long does he have?
Okay, and
he got a 1-year prove deal.
Sean was kind of upset that he left him because he said the dude is that damn good. You understand? But we never knew the dude was that good because he was under Sean's shadow.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was trying to say.
No, how can you say Bieniemy ain't shit? He under Andy's shadow.
Pop, what I mean by this is if Thomas Brown comes out this year and the offense with Bryce Young, a new number 1 overall pick, looks like shit, then his ass is out the door in his first year, is what I'm saying.
No, he's not. You know why he's not?
Okay.
Listen. You know why he's not? Because not only you, me, and GOAT all heard that Frank Reich is calling the plays. So Frank Reich ain't going. Hold on. Frank Reich ain't going nowhere immediately if the offense don't start off good. If he starts doing a bad job, he will probably relinquish that and give it to Thomas Brown to see what he can do. Maybe he can do something better coming from Todd McShay. Yeah. That's why they brought him in.
You just said a hard-headed motherfucker, right? That's what you said, right?
Yes,
Y'all understand that Thomas Brown understands that he is the fall guy right now if shit doesn't go right with this offense. You do realize he know that.
No, because
If Frank Reich comes out here and has a lousy season and your boy Thomas Brown trot that offense out there, Frank Reich gonna say, well, I gave it to him to make the play calls. Oh, yeah, well, and they're gonna get his black ass out of here faster than he got in here.
But
Frank,
now he said, now give Frank. I'm giving Frank a little bit of respect on this. Frank done said on 2-3 occasions I know of, he will be calling the plays. So therefore, he put it on his shoulder.
Right. I'm not willing to relinquish that. Yeah.
Yeah. He can't use him as a scapegoat because he done said.
Okay. I'm glad you said that, Go.
60%. They said it's 60% Frank, 40% Thomas.
I'm glad you say that, Go. So when David Temple walk his black ass, or when he walk his happy ass from his office after we start off 0-3 or 0-5, and he walked down to the front, he said, I need somebody head the Rhule right now. Is Frank Reich gonna say, go ahead and fire Mills? He gonna say, yeah, go ahead. It was Thomas' office. He drawing it up. I'm just I was gonna call the plays.
But then that would make Frank Reich deceitful then.
Yeah.
Well, it's I hate to say it. What kind of world we in?
But what I'm saying, Q, when you get up there in front of everybody, you told them, you clearly said they asked this question specifically. Will you be calling the plays? Because they know his background as a quarterback and an offensive coordinator, that he has called plays before in Indianapolis as a head coach. They asked him, will you be calling the plays? That man said yes to begin with, that he will be calling the plays. So
let me ask you a question.
When he's comfortable, he will give it over.
Okay, look back to this past season when we had the youngest, most innovative mind as our offensive coordinator, and Joe Brady from LSU.
Oh, shit. Come on, man. I thought you were talking about. Come on, Q.
Look to the past seasons, a season and a half ago. A season and a half ago.
You gonna bring up somebody who has no NFL experience into this conversation?
Thomas Brown don't have no NFL experience. Thomas, as an offensive coordinator, he does not have any NFL experience. He was just a positions coach. I don't want to hear that shit.
This man was fresh out of college and straight to an NFL coordinator.
He was a passing coordinator. He was not no motherfucking offensive coordinator.
Yeah, they did that today. You know what?
That's what you're trying to say.
And Matt Fool did that to their damn self. You understand?
All I'm saying, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Joe Brady was supposed to be one of the smartest minds coming in from college to the NFL. Now, but hold on. Let me get it out. You ain't giving me time to get it out.
You must have seen me drinking that Kool-Aid the other day.
I ain't drinking the Kool-Aid. So your guy Joe Brady comes in, and after the offense historically looks worse, they didn't walk the Matt Rhule office and say, okay, Matt Rhule, we getting rid of you. They walked straight to the offensive coordinator office and say, your ass got to go. Now, be mindful. We all knew it was Matt Fool's fault.
You know why? Yeah. You know why? Hold on, Q. But you know why? Right?
Because he went and traded for Sam fucking Darnold.
No, listen. Matt Fool never got up there and said, I'm calling the plays.
Yeah, exactly.
He said I am involved in everything. You know, I know defense, I know special teams.
All I'm saying is Thomas Brown does not have any NFL experience, and Joe Brady didn't have any NFL experience.
We are not about to put
that ain't no
hell no. We are not about to put no Brady.
You got to look at it from a different perspective.
No, that's the wrong.
If shit goes left in Carolina, the first nigga out is gonna be Thomas Brown. I hate to tell you that. If shit go left.
Hey, check this out.
Brady has no experience. Thomas Brown does.
Thomas Brown he was a positions coach. He was not no offensive coordinator.
Brady didn't have no experience. They probably
Leo, I'm gonna put the link in there. For you.
They went into Matt's office and they probably said, "Hey, what the fuck going on, man? You told me you were going to some results. If we hire this guy, whatever." Matt Rhule come back out, double crossed that nigga right there, and took his head, slam off his shoulder, cut him. You know what I'm saying? Put the blame on him. Y'all know Matt Rhule use a motherfucker.
Go. All I'm saying is if shit goes left right now with Frank Reich coming in, they're going to blame the inexperienced brother who didn't never call the play before they put Frank Reich ass out that door. That's what I'm telling you.
All we can go by is what the man told us, right? The man said it's 60% his shit. So he taking 100% responsibility for it. You the one, you got, you know what I'm saying, more percentage involved than me. And you calling the plays, not me. You know what I'm saying? You do not have enough confidence in this man to go out there and put the offense in his hands. You say you gonna call the motherfucker.
So he said he's still blocked. Hold on. I'll look into you. Hold on.
Hold up, Leo, because you shouldn't be blocked. I unblocked you the other day. But we gonna get you.
Yeah, it should be StreamYard.
So real quick, right? On February 12th, 2020, Brown joined the Los Angeles Rams coaching staff as running back coach. He was given the additional title of assistant head coach on February 23rd. Brown won a Super Bowl when the Rams defeated Cincinnati Bengals 23-20. And in 2020, it transitioned from running backs coach to the team's tight ends coach while retaining the assistant head coach title.
Try it now, Leo. I got you.
All right, we took you off, Leo. Go ahead, Leo. I must have didn't do it right. Hey,
Wiley.
this right here. This is the thing.
Did you hear me out?
Yeah, I heard you.
What's the dude that had the lawsuit that come from the Dolphins? What's his name?
You talking about the coach, the black guy? I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
What's his name? God, no, y'all. What's his name?
Mr. 10 and 6 is what I call him. Mr. 10 and 6.
Yeah, the head coach that put the lawsuit.
I don't know. I can't think his name. I don't know why I want to say Mike Florio, but that's not him. I don't know why.
No, it is.
It is Matt Flores.
Flores, yeah.
Brian Flores.
There you go. From Miami. From Miami.
Mike Tomlin said he was so good he created a position for him. This is what they put. Assistant head coach and all that bullshit right there. This man right here, Sean McVay, knew he put a position for him.
Yeah, but that's night and day, Goat, because he was a former head coach. Thomas Brown ain't no damn former head coach. He's a former positional.
No, he is an assistant head coach.
What plays did Thomas Brown call? I just want to know. What did it say he called any plays?
Please tell him, Leo.
Title. Where did it say he called plays, though? Where's the resume to say that?
He didn't call plays in L.A. He did.
Okay, so it's the same situation what Q saying about Brady. It's the same. I mean,
no.
Brown was in the NFL. Of course, yeah, he's been in the NFL. But the same situation as far as calling plays for a team. Mike Brown ain't had no experience as far as we know. And Brady didn't have none either. So we can't speculate and say that Brown called plays because it ain't included in his resume. So we don't know.
But this was the question, though, Leo. This was the question. Okay, did not Frank Reich say he would be calling the plays?
He certainly did say that, brother.
Okay, then how can you blame Thomas Brown? What Q is saying, he's going to use Thomas Brown as a scapegoat if the offense do not go right. How can you blame Thomas Brown if the offense don't go right when you calling the plays?
Who's the OC?
That's what Frank. That's what they saying, or we just hypothetically speaking.
We hypothetically speaking.
Okay.
Frank Reich said, "I'm calling the plays. I'm not ready to relinquish that yet. Maybe later on, depending on how the season go, I might relinquish that to Thomas Brown. But for right now, I feel like calling the plays." And so Q said, if Frank Reich don't do good calling these offensive plays, that Thomas Brown will be the first one fired. And we're like, no. He's like, well, look what happened with Thomas Brady. I'm like, Brady. I'm like, Brady.
What I mean by that is I think you got to be out of context because what I'm saying is if first 2 games of the season, Frank Reich called it, he said, then, okay, let me hand the reins over to Thomas Brown. Then all of a sudden we go on a 4-game skid with Thomas Brown as offensive coordinator. Who the fuck you think he gonna blame?
That would have to happen, though. He would have to relinquish that for Thomas Brown to get fired. Not if he holds onto the reins and have never passed it over to Thomas Brown.
So you really think he gonna hold his hand, his whole process being here as a Panthers OC? So
this is my thing. I think that Frank Reich is a very prideful man, regardless of what you think. I think he's a very prideful man. I think if he relinquished that power, a little bit of him will be lost a little bit. He'd kind of be losing his way a little bit. Like it's almost like having a what's the shit called? Damn. But it would be a part of him. It would be hard for him to let go. You know, like damn man, like what am I gonna do now? You know, he the head coach. He can head coach.
Complex, kind of like
right, like
okay.
You know when they be like when 40-year-old men all of a sudden start doing crazy shit like going to buy a brand new motorcycle and shit like that. What's that called? So it would be like to him. It would be like having a midlife crisis, relinquishing.
Yeah. So Bob, you a therapy counselor now. You a therapy counselor now. That's what we're doing.
Hit that cash out, and I got you.
Now we going up for what the nigga feel like instead of what we see on the goddamn field.
Hold on. I'm just telling you what the man said and how he's acting, how he come out to me. He's like,
I wouldn't give a goddamn if he was sitting in the rocking chair holding his fucking teeth. I don't give a damn. At the end of the day, he's paid to do a job. Go ahead, Wiley.
Hey, check this out. I think he's doing the exact same thing that Peterson did with him. Doug Peterson called the plays. He designed the plays. And that's the way he wanted to do it because why? It didn't stop him getting a head coaching job when he got the job.
But it's too early, though, brother, to talk about that because they ain't coached Frank Reich ain't coached 1 game. So for him to even talk about
I'm not trying to say he's giving it over. I'm saying that he may not ever give it over because when he was with Peterson, he called the plays the whole time. And it didn't impede him, Frank Reich getting a job. So that's all I'm saying.
Why would Brown take a job knowing that he don't ever get a chance to fully explore the position?
I mean,
because the Rams were moving on, brother. The Rams were moving on from him. They were moving on from him. They told him he can explore options. They were moving on from him because they replaced him.
So is he a fallback option for us, or is he the best option for us?
That's not correct.
What's the story? Why Thomas Brown? Why the Rams didn't keep Thomas Brown, brother? You tell me why. Because
I get why you're saying that. What I'm saying is sound like to me out of desperation and wanting to be an offensive coordinator, he just brought his ass here.
No. So Sean McVay, right? He's trying to figure out. Sean McVay, right? If y'all been paying attention for the last year or so, he's been talking about retiring. He's talking about leaving football.
brother, give me the specifics on why Thomas Brown wasn't retained.
If you let me finish, I was gonna get there.
No.
If you let me finish, I was gonna get there. But I mean, hey, if you're gonna cut me off, we're never gonna get there. So Sean McVay told his coaching staffs to start looking for a job because he don't know if he's going to stay in there to retain being a head coach. And that's what his staff has done. His staff is scattered out and went for jobs. And Thomas Brown got picked up by the Panthers. That's what happened.
Oh, okay, let me ask you this, brother. Let me ask you this. So no other coach that's on the Rams is still there that was there last year. Everybody got other jobs. Everybody was looking for other jobs.
I didn't say everybody got hired.
No, I'm asking. So they looked for other job, but they didn't get hired, so they just came back. That's what you're saying.
I mean, what else you gonna do? You got a job. You're looking for a better job.
So let me ask you. So Thomas Brown was the only player, the only position coach on the Rams
that got hired from the Rams. No. I'm sure there's others.
No. I'm asking specifics because you say you give me the reason why. I'm asking you because He was saying that he wasn't sure he was staying, so he told all the position coaches, offensive coordinator, and defensive
So the
coordinator,
staff, yes.
okay, y'all can look for other jobs.
So you want me to Google about the Rams real quick? Because I can.
If you wouldn't mind,
because at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just telling you what it is.
Don't come on, Leo.
I'm not a Rams fan.
No, I'm not saying that. But I'm not
I can
saying
look it up. Hold on. If it's really that important to you, yeah, I can
it's
look
very
it up for you.
important to me. It's very
okay.
important.
All right, well, hold tight.
Reason why I say that. Look, I'm not trying to be cankerous. My reason for asking is because the dude has no. The so-called offensive coordinator, he has no cachet to be an offensive coordinator. He's just been given an opportunity, but he's just a positions coach, a running back coach. He wasn't a quarterback coordinator, none of that. So why would you even entertain this guy being an offensive coordinator for your team? You know, just because? Why? It makes no sense. Okay, brother.
Okay. Did you hear the interview? Are you familiar with the interview that Deuce Staley did, Jim Caldwell, Frank Reich, and I think it was Scott Fitterer. I'm not 100% sure.
Hold on, Go.
I believe Scott Fitterer was in the room.
On
let me finish though, Pop.
Okay.
Let me finish though, Pop. When these guys was in the room, they said Thomas Brown blew them away at the interview. The same way they said Bryce Young blew them away at the interview. They said Thomas Brown blew them away in the interview. This guy knows what he did. And Sean McVay was like, he wanted the rest of those guys, what Pop get ready to read. He told them guys that, but he wanted to retain Thomas Brown.
Right.
He didn't want him to leave.
He didn't want to lose him.
Okay.
But here we go.
Okay.
I'm making it up or something. After losing 7 assistants, Rams coach Sean McVay completes a new staff. He lost 7. Do you want me to look up where they went?
No, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
All right. So I'm not gonna come up here with saying no bullshit, bro.
No, I wasn't saying you saying it, but I'm just saying, me personally, I have no confidence in them bringing on new people, because the coach is a liar. He did not want to. He said he was calling the plays. Now all of a sudden, you not calling the plays. You say you didn't. You say you wanted to draft a specific quarterback. You didn't draft that dude. So the coach has no balls. He's a lame duck coach already, in my opinion.
But the coach never said he wasn't calling the plays.
On that last thing you said, though, Leo, well, you already heard. If you was
That's
around,
fact,
you heard one of my I believe about 2 or 3 shows ago, and I said that same shit. I called him a yes man. Because right now today, I believe exactly what you just said, Leo. He did not pick Bryce Young as his quarterback. I stand on that.
And like I said, I'm not going to harp on that because it is what it is. But I have no confidence in this guy being a leader of the team because he just got a hodgepodge of assistant coaches in the work, administrators, all this. They just got shit put together as this a feel-good story. You the coach the team. Stop talking about other motherfuckers on the coaching panel because you the coach. I have no confidence in it. I just think it's all smoke and mirrors.
Well, Leo, let me ask you a question. If you're sitting on the panel and they say, "Are you going to call the plays?" and he says, "Yes, I will be calling the plays." Well, will you be relinquishing calling those plays anywhere down the line? He said, "Hey, if depending on what goes on through the season, then I might relinquish the role." So the next person would be Thomas Brown. He never said he wasn't calling. He wasn't calling plays. He sat up there and said several times on several different interviews that he's calling the plays for now.
And at Thomas Brown's last interview, Thomas Brown clearly said that Frank Reich would be calling the plays, and that's it. He didn't say when he will be taking over because they tried to bait him into that. He just said,
"Okay, but what's Thomas Brown's position? What's his title there on the team?"
Offensive coordinator.
So it's just symbolic then. So it's just symbolic.
Okay, hold on a second. So Thomas Brown was the assistant head coach for the Rams, and on Unnecessary Bluntness, right, on Aaron's podcast, he had a Rams YouTuber on, and the Rams YouTuber was describing the effect of Thomas Brown on the team. when he was a running back coach and they moved him an assistant head coach, and they hired a new running back coach and made him a tight end coach, the running back game went trash. They replaced that guy with Thomas Brown again. The running back game went up, and all of a sudden Cam Akers became a guy that they looked like he was a second round draft pick. So the effect that the guy has on the running game and the offense in general, but he did the same thing with the tight ends, they can see it. So Frank may give up the reins, but remember, his history says whenever he was the offensive coordinator, it didn't affect that guy, affect him getting the job. So you got to give a guy opportunity to learn.
Yeah, but brother, the thing is, no, you have to give no one nothing. People earn stuff in life. You don't get so nobody. You don't have to give anyone anything. It is earned. And Thomas Brown is the offensive coordinator for the team, but Frank Reich said he's gonna be calling the plays. Then what's Thomas Brown? What is he good for? Then he ain't calling no plays. So what's he out there for?
So I got an answer for that.
Okay, go ahead, Pop.
So all right. So now that you got your coordinator and your head coach, right? They're coming with because like if you look through the interviews, they were talking about how they were putting the playbook together. So what they've done is brought each other's playbook together and broke down and how they're gonna mesh them together. So the same plays that Frank Reich would run is now going to look totally different because now it's put together with Thomas Brown's playbook. So that's what your coordinator comes in together. Y'all come together and y'all sit here and facilitate how we're going to take certain concepts and put it in the playbook that our team can run or switch it around. And that's his job. His job is to go out there and implement that on the field to his other coaches out there. Hey, this is a new playbook. This is not a Frank Reich playbook, a Philly playbook, a Rams. It's a mixture of both. And that's part of his job.
Brother, it's all new.
You don't find that weird, though?
It's all new, brother. So you're saying to me that Thomas Brown is the Eric Bieniemy of the Carolina Panthers? Is that what you're saying to me?
You better preach, Leo. And I hate to say it. Y'all don't want to hear it. But he on point, man. Come on, bro. Why is he good enough?
Thomas Brown and Eric Bieniemy.
Why is he good enough to make the playbook, but they ain't good enough to make the damn calls?
And look, I'm 100% with y'all on that because he brought him in as coordinator. But I think Leo too. Your biggest beef is Leo. You saying he don't have no experience at coordinator, right?
No, he has none, and it is what it is. He has experience in the NFL more so than Brady did. But the thing about it is, we know what Brady looked like calling plays because in the college it worked. I mean, he had all-star players, of course,
but he didn't call plays in college.
He didn't call the plays. He was the passing coordinator.
He was the quarterback's coach in college.
No, he was the passing coordinator. Okay, he was the passing coordinator. Okay.
That's all he was.
Okay, he was the passing.
That's all he was.
He wasn't the quarterback coach. He was none of that.
He was the passing.
We also got it. We can't take away from him. He did play NFL, so he's been around this shit. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna act like he just a man just walked off across the street and got on the team.
Brady played in the NFL.
Who?
He talking about Thomas Brown.
No,
he was a former running back.
I ain't talking about Thomas Brown. I'm talking about Brady. I'm talking about.
I'm not. There's no need for me to talk about Brady because he's not on my team.
I just want to know. I mean, maybe like I say, I'm the only offensive coordinator in the NFL that was in the NFL. The offensive coordinator that I know that we could say that he was symbolically the offensive coordinator, but most people alluded to Andy Reid calling the plays. If you're saying that he's the offensive coordinator, y'all name your team that has an offensive coordinator that's not calling the plays. I just want to know because I don't know.
There's probably a few of them, man.
Jacksonville, because again, Peterson is calling the plays in Jacksonville, but he has an offensive coordinator.
Same system that Frank Reich came from.
Sean probably calling the plays in Denver. Sean probably gonna call the plays in Denver.
Okay.
I mean, it's a couple of them, but and see, Frank has always called the plays because he got that coordinator background. But this is the thing right here. You're not gonna find one thing about a Leo too. You're not gonna find a coordinator that's gonna take a lateral movement job. You know what I'm saying? If he's a coordinator over there, he's looking for a head coaching position. You see what I'm saying? He's not gonna come to the Panthers to be a coordinator.
Nah, nobody's okay, nobody. No, it's gonna be lateral. You're gonna move somebody up. I understand making him the coordinator. I understand all that. I just say, but I just say, I just think it's a hodgepodge of stuff put together, and I hope it work out. But I don't like the way it's looking because the fact that they're asking Frank Wright, you're gonna be you calling plays, okay. So people thinking that Brown is just for symbolism. Will Brown get a chance? Okay. I just don't like the way it look. It's just looking too politically correct for me. It's too much involved. We ain't played one damn game and everybody talking.
But I like the cohesiveness, Leo. I mean, like, what about, like, for instance, if you're a manager, right, and y'all got a project that y'all about to start, and you get your assistant manager to come in here to help you put this project together and how it's going to run. What's wrong with that? I like that cohesiveness.
But
that don't mean does that mean your assistant manager is useless? But that's the same way they're doing it here. It's natural.
They ain't played that one game yet, brother. That's natural. But
nobody's played one game yet.
I'm just saying, but all the talk, like, I mean, you going to get Jim Caldwell, you're going to get Deuce, you're going to get all these people. Like, they playing on the field, though. They're not going to play on the field not one time. You got players on the field.
Leo, what's the best teacher?
Brother, they've been playing football all their life. They ain't got it.
Leo, you're right about that, but what's the best teacher?
Experience, but the thing about it, football ain't that hard, brother. If you fast and you can run and jump and catch and throw, then that's what it is. If you can't make Jeremy Chinn have lateral quickness. He's either north and south speed. You can't make Frankie Louvu, be a good coverage linebacker. It's either he got it or he don't. So you can't make Brian Burns heavier. So either they got it or they don't. Scheme and all that other stuff we see on the field. Deuce Staley, Jim Caldwell, all that stuff. We talk about on the field. They talk about the freaking coaches staff more than they talk about the players on the field. Am I right or wrong?
I get you on that, but you know what? You got to have your coaches to find the players to run your scheme for a person who can't run north to south lateral. You need that. You need that person to help you to find that talent. You can't do it by yourself.
I hear what you're saying, though, brother. But like I said, they talking about they doing too much talking. They doing too much talking to me personally. It don't matter who they go get. You gotta have the players. You gotta have the players to make stuff work. And what I'm saying to y'all is, hold up, brother. The Panthers don't have the players that they talk about all this extravagant shit for. They got J.C. Horn, who's a good player. They got the tight end. They got my man in the middle. I forgot his name. Derek Brown. They got him. Louvu played pretty good, and they got Brown. Other than that, don't talk my head off about no shit, man, because you ain't got the players. Because if the shit goes south and you start losing, then it don't matter how good the coach is, because the coach can't go out there and play.
Well, let me ask you this, Leo. Did you check out the Evero interview?
No, good. Clue me in on it, brother. Clue me in on that.
So when they asked about the pass rush, he said, "Hey, we got Mr. Brown and a whole bunch of people that's scratching and crawling.
Mr.
Burns. We got Mr. Burns, and we got a lot of scratching, and a lot of players scratching and crawling or something like that." He's saying he's already telling you. So he's not putting it out there like, "Oh, we got the best this, we got the best." He already know that he doesn't have everybody that he needs to run his system the way he wants to, but he's going to eventually find it. See, I like that. I like the fact that they're talking. I get what you're saying. Like, hey, don't be telling me all this, just yada, 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 and we don't have the players. But I like a coach that's telling you, hey, I got one player who can do the damn job, but I'm going to need some more.
Okay, so I can go with that. I can go with that. But like I say, that's good because he's aware of the fact and he's speaking on it. But all the other chatter about it, about the coaching staff and the hodgepodge of experience, I'm not a fan of that because it's almost like you already got your excuse out there, already inputted. Well, we don't got the players, but we got the coaching staff though. I don't want to hear all that shit, man. Just play.
Come on, Leo. Come on. Hey, Leo, check it out, man. We had this discussion, I think, a week ago.
Mm-hmm,
but if we looked at player by player, what we got compared to what Denver had. It ain't even close, brother. Denver didn't have what we got. And I know we're saying we're changing and no, these guys haven't played this, that, the other. But athlete to athlete, we're way better than Denver. So I
Or what?
think
On the defensive side of the ball?
on the defensive
Yeah,
side of the ball,
yeah,
yeah.
on defense side of the ball.
Yeah. We went player by player, bro. Last week. Did we not, team?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
They had a
Better
great defense.
athletes right now.
I can believe that. I can believe that. I can believe that.
And
The best player they had on their team is the safety
a top 10
and the
team.
cornerback.
But they was ranked the top 10 defense. How much liquidity you put in that? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's okay. Okay, you're right, though, brother. You're right. That might be the case, but I gotta see it. Like I say, I gotta see it. I can't take talk. I gotta see it on the field. So
I agree with
I
you.
reserve the right to say I gotta see it. I hear what you're saying, player for player. But
Yep.
I reserve the right. I gotta see it on the field. I can't do that part.
I think all of us are doing it. We're just trying to go through methodically and go, okay, what makes sense, right? And what are we missing? And we looked at his defense that he had last year. Then we looked at the defenses that Coach Don Caples had, where it's his last stops, right? And we said, okay, let's compare these types of players they needed for their defense. And our players that we have currently, some of the guys we had before was built for a 3-4. We just had them playing out of position. So some of these guys, especially like Brian Burns, Barno, those guys are made for a 3-4. So they'll play more naturally. The hardest person is going to have to transition is going to be Brown. So, but we also brought in Williams from Denver, so he can help Brown out with the transition. And we brought in a couple. I think it was the guy from the Jets, or he played also with them before.
The guy from
nose tackle. John Penny.
Detroit. He came from Detroit.
Yeah,
Tennessee. Yeah, he's a nose tackle for sure. So I'm pretty sure he's the starting nose tackle.
So there we go. So we got these guys to help us out on the front line, and then we also brought in the coaches that were there too, linebacker coaches. We brought those guys in for Denver, and we also brought a coach in from used to be at Jacksonville, the defensive coordinator. He's a defensive line coach, and he was the defensive line coach at Philly last year. So I'm saying we built the team, the coaches, to be able to get the best out of these guys, and we got the right type of athletes. Now we got to go out there and test it.
Which one's gonna fit and which ones ain't? Yeah, we I guess, like I said, this is going to be the all season, and I've been saying that for a while now, of the expendables. Guys that were here from the previous regime won't be here next year, and some of them will be cut this year. And I feel the same way like Leo. I need to see it before I can believe it. I can't just be out here like, oh yeah, my team gonna do this, that, and other. We got to see it on the field.
The athletes, they got the athletes on the field. They got the player personnel in theory. But like I say, when it comes down, are the players going to be bought into it? I mean, the defense is pretty good either way, outside of some injuries. But like I said, I just don't like all the chatter about the coaching staff as opposed to the players on the field, because it's like you're trying to sell it to me. I don't. Nah, just let it play out on its own. I'm not a fan of that.
I say, would you agree that the coaching staff that we had now and our prior coaching staff is not an upgrade?
Kendall, on the defensive side, the defensive coordinator that the Panthers had when Phil Snow, it was a better defense than we had last year. I can't say that, Kendall. On the defensive side of the ball, I cannot say that, because the results that the Panthers got when Phil Snow, his second year at the job, it was a vast improvement. So I remains to be seen, Kendall. I cannot say that at all, because I have not seen one down. I have not seen one season with X, Y, and Z being the defensive coordinator for the Panthers in comparison to his predecessor in Phil Snow, whose trajectory was going higher. That's my honest opinion on that matter.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes total sense.
Hey, but hold up, y'all. J issue, we did run away from that a little bit. Let me finish the list, y'all. I'm gonna finish the list because we got off. Good conversation, great
Yes,
conversation.
sir. Yes, sir.
We can back that just 1 second, but I'm gonna finish the list. Now at number 7, it's 8 of them. At number 7, they said going back to the AFC, the Houston Texans. They said the Houston Texans are gonna go from worst to first in that division. That division, you got the Houston Texans, you got the Indianapolis Colts, you got y'all help me out. Who over there? Houston, Indianapolis, damn,
Jacksonville,
Jacksonville, and
and who's the fourth one?
who's that fourth
Oh
team?
man, this
Indianapolis, Houston, Jacksonville, and
Can't remember who the last one is over there.
I can't remember who the last one is.
Titans.
Oh yeah, the Titans.
Thank
And
you,
the Titans,
JSU.
yeah,
The Titans.
and the Titans
Titans.
won it the last couple of years.
The Titans won the last couple of years. So they said Houston gonna topple the Titans, Jacksonville, and Indianapolis. Reason why? Because of their draft class. C.J. Stroud, Will Anderson, and DeMeco Ryans as the new coach, tightening up that defense. That's what they said. Now, this is not me. This is the NFL writer saying this. This is his list. And now we're going back at number 8, going back to the NFC, Arizona Cardinals. Said Arizona Cardinals will tackle that division, which is Arizona, the Rams, Seattle, and damn, who the last motherfucker over there? Y'all know. Arizona, the Rams, who in that? God damn, why can't I remember these divisions? Arizona,
The Rams. I can't remember the top of my head.
Seattle, and who out west? Who else is out west?
Niners.
49ers, y'all. 49ers. There you go. So they ain't gonna beat the 49ers. So they ain't gonna hell no. They ain't getting up to number 1.
Exactly. Yeah, they don't crack on this shit.
They saying because Kyler Murray, if he's likely to stay healthy,
he out for the beginning of the season. He out at the beginning of the season.
D-Hop even left. Arizona Cardinals tanking, y'all, because they don't believe in Kyler Murray. They fucked around and got a little damn quarterback like we did. They getting ready to get rid of Kyler Murray. Y'all can bet on that. I'm sorry. But that's the list right there. 1 to 8. From first to worst. I'm sorry, but we got sidetracked when we start talking about these coaches.
Only one I agree is the Jets.
With the Jets?
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah, with the Jets. Because I don't see the rest of them motherfuckers up there. Yeah, I see the Jets. I know we talk shit about Atlanta going to beat our division right there. Don't even worry about that. But I mean, we can go back to the conversation about the coaches, and I'm with you, Leo, on the coaching staff.
Yes,
but the coaching staff, to me, the coaching staff got better. The previous regime in there on the coaching staff was a joke at best.
Yeah, they were.
Joke, man.
Hey, check this out. So look at the NBA. Look at the NBA, right? The Celtics have way more talent, right? But Miami just beat them because the coaching staff coached them. So if you got a great coaching staff and your players are bought in, you can win.
Brother, I hate what you're saying. Jason Tatum got hurt yesterday, brother. So you gotta add that in there now.
But you gotta also realize the Celtics play a lot of hero ball, and it's predictable by the Miami Heat. If they play as a team and as a unit, if you shut those two superstars down, they can't win.
Yeah, but you also gotta look at this. Martin.
Spoelstra's a good coach. Now he's a good coach. He is.
Yeah. But if you look at the player that was the second best player on that team during that series, he was our 7th guy on the Hornets. Martin was on the Hornets. People don't realize that, and he was our 7th or 8th guy. So if they make that guy, he was on the Hornets the year before. Matter of fact,
I know. Him and his twin brother. Him and his brother.
Correct. And what I'm saying is, they made him look like that. That's coaching. We couldn't do it, and that was coaching.
Yeah.
Guess it won't be no Boston Tea Party.
Because, what do y'all think coaching, for if you had to give it a percentage, out the whole pie, what's the percentage that the coaching brings throughout the year? Win, loss, this and that. Just what percentage would you throw in coaching?
Well, it's a higher because look at Matt Fool and his coaching staff, and that showed us how important coaching is to these players, no matter how good the talent is. I mean, that really looking at that team last year, we were supposed to come out here and at least take the division and win at least 9 games, but because of bad coaching, we underachieved so bad and cost us because of in-game situations and different stuff like that. I'd say 60%. At least 50-50.
Nah, it ain't that much.
I really believe like this right here, man. Y'all and the reports told it. This ain't nothing I'm saying. Reports said that these guys had headsets on when this man talking in the locker room. Wasn't studying nothing what he was saying. And I kept telling people, I said, damn, man, look at the third quarter. About 5 minutes ago in the third quarter. All the fourth quarter, the defense disappears and everybody seems like they looking at the scoreboard saying, is it time to go? That's coaching. That's motivation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you can't motivate, your team takes on the DNA of the head coach. Lackluster.
Yeah, you're right.
Unprepared. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the way the team plays.
Not only that, though, we ain't got that coach that's like, oh, man, I want to be Bill Belichick's best friend. I wonder, does he play golf? Hey, does he still have that dog? Like, we ain't got one of them coaches.
The Panthers didn't. I hear what y'all piling on, but they didn't have a quarterback. So,
bro, we ain't had no head coach either.
You can pile on Matt Rhule. I hear you. It's convenient. But the Panthers didn't have a quarterback. They didn't have a viable quarterback.
But why we ain't have a quarterback?
This is all y'all opinions. So I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, but he asked you a question, though, Leo. Why we
don't got a quarterback?
Because we didn't get one. We didn't trade up to try to get one.
Well, who was in charge of the 32 roster?
Okay, brother. What quarterback was available? What quarterback was available then, brother? You tell me.
There was several.
Well, name them.
We everybody that got a quarterback before us.
Brother, name the quarterbacks that were.
I'm not about to go through this whole list, brother. But you want to go read? Go read.
So quick. You got the answer so quick. Just name them then.
Look, man.
Read.
He didn't go in the draft, Leo.
We had a chance to get Justin Fields. We had a chance to get
Justin Fields, a Pro Bowl quarterback.
Not yet.
No. Yeah, is he a Pro Bowl quarterback?
Not yet. He in his second year.
Brother. Did he make the Pro? Did he make All Pro last year? Because I know Justin Herbert made All Pro his first year.
No, he did not make All Pro.
Okay. So when we say we had a chance to get a quarterback,
yeah,
the only time the general manager did not want to trade up to get Justin Herbert.
We could have had Hurst. We didn't get him.
Hurst.
Yeah. Jalen Hurt. My bad.
Jalen Hurt. You said Jalen Hurt. We could have got him.
Yeah.
How we could have got him in the second round? Jalen Hurt got drafted in the second round, but he was projected to go lower than that. So,
I'm just answering your question. Wwhy we never went and got a quarterback? Who was in charge? Who was in charge of doing that?
Jalen Hurts he came out the same year Matt Rhule's a coach.
And we still had to go to the draft.
We drafted all defense that year, yo.
He drafted all defense.
Once again, you're answering my question.
Jalen Hurts last year production wise, I ain't gonna go into that because we gonna see. I gotta see longevity. He caught lightning in the bottle. His stats were average. He got hurt. It is what it is. But I'm just saying, when y'all talk about he could have got it, they made mistakes on reaching for a quarterback, but they tried. But it wasn't like we had the opportunity to get nobody viable outside of Herbert, but they didn't want to.
You mean Deshaun Watson? You remember we were doing that sweepstakes? You remember that?
That's what I'm saying. They tried to get him. The owner tried to get him. Watson didn't want to fuck with the Panthers. So it wasn't like they wasn't trying.
Leo.
Brother, I asked a specific question. Who was out there besides drafting Jalen Hurts? No, Jalen Hurts was not a proven quarterback. He was neither was Sam Darnold.
Neither was anybody else we had.
He got a point there. Now Sam Darnold ain't win shit.
Who was in
I
charge?
understand that, but they tried. But they tried to get a
Leo,
quarterback.
stop saying they. Stop
They
saying
tried to
they.
get somebody
Leo,
that
once
was
again-
viable. Jalen Hurts was not a
we're gonna
viable option. Jalen Hurts was a rookie.
Leo,
So you can't use that as an
It doesn't
example.
matter. It doesn't
no
matter.
way
We
in
had
Leo,
the chance to
there's
get
no
a quarterback.
way in hell, Leo, you campaigning for Matt Rhule and his.
Yeah, he is.
Kendall,
No,
I'm
hey, Kendall, that's why I called
campaigning
in,
for.
'cause
I'm campaigning
he's tripping.
for reason. I'm campaigning for reason. Aaron Rodgers was not available. Mahomes wasn't available. Wasn't nobody available outside of
Stating the
Sam
obvious though.
or that's what I'm saying. So why it's easy to pile on Matt Rhule. We had the defense set. We had
Because
Christian
he was the one that was
McCaffrey.
in charge.
We had everything set. We
Leo,
just didn't have a quarterback.
Leo,
So
let me rebuttal.
Go
So
ahead, Trey.
you saying you on Matt Rhule? I don't even want to say his name. You on his side as if like he was the best head.
Did I say that, brother? No. My point is you piling on Matt Rhule. Shit happens in the NFL. If you don't have a viable quarterback option, it doesn't necessarily mean that your team is going to be horrible, but you're not going to have sustainable success. We had a good defense. We had offensive players on the skill position that were elite or to above average. So, but we just didn't have a viable quarterback option. So it's easy to pile on Matt Rhule, but we didn't have a quarterback.
Leo, but what he's saying is, whose fault was that? When a head coach
Kendall, how was it Matt Rhule's fault that we didn't get a quarterback, Kendall?
Because he chose not to go in the draft and get one. He chose to trade for one.
Who was there to draft?
Anybody in the draft you had an opportunity to get.
Who was there to draft, y'all?
Jalen.
Leo.
Kendall, who was there to draft, Kendall?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
The person who draft. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
2 drafts, Leo.
I don't know what happened, but I cut out.
3 drafts. 3 drafts.
Mm-hmm. 3
He
drafts.
had 3 drafts to go in there and get a quarterback.
Kendall, who was there, Kendall?
Let me rebuttal.
Kendall, who was there to draft?
My car had dropped.
I don't have my information yet, but who was in Jalen them class when he first and he reached and got all defense? The next year he had a chance to get everybody that was in Justin Fields' class, and then he had a chance.
But Kendall, you talking about Jalen Hurts was a rookie, Kendall. He was a rookie. Jalen Hurts didn't win no Heisman that year. He got drafted 2nd round.
Yeah, but you can say the same for Sam Darnold.
You said you go get your quarterback. You go get your quarterback. He was definitely.
But Kendall,
he shot his own self in the head, Leo.
Kendall, who was there? Kendall, who was there? Jalen Hurts was a rookie.
So what? You're rebuilding anyway.
Kendall, when we played Jalen Hurts his rookie year or the 2nd year, Sam almost beat him. We almost beat the guy. Jalen Hurts had 1 good year in his 3 years. You acting like the dude was phenomenal.
I want to get Leo, bro.
I'm just saying that was a quarterback that we passed on. Okay, in that same draft class, Trevor got drafted number 1, but we knew Jacksonville wasn't giving up that spot. So who was the next quarterback in that class, y'all? Y'all remember? I don't. Y'all remember?
Herbert was there, but they say they want. This is the rumor. They said they wanted to trade up to get him, but nobody. But they didn't do it. The general manager didn't want to do it.
But the opportunity was there to get him, though. That's the point.
No, but I said, but that's not Matt Rhule's fault. The general manager didn't want to trade up to get Justin Herbert.
Hold on.
If that's your guy,
because
he could have stuck his chest out and said, "Get me that guy."
That's not. Come on, man. That's not. Come on, you can't do that, man. You can't say that. You can't say that.
People, Leo, you like Rhule?
Man, listen here, brother. Listen here. Stick to what I'm saying. Stick to what I'm talking about. It's easy to pile on Matt Rhule. We had the offense set and the defense set. You needed a quarterback. They rolled the dice on players. We weren't able to get a quarterback.
The reason why we on his ass because there's truth behind it. You so busy being fanboy.
Brother, I said specifically, brother. Listen what I'm saying specifically. I gotta be clear to you, brother. I gotta be clear.
One mic.
I gotta be clear to you, brother. I gotta be clear so you don't misunderstand. Matt Rhule, the Panthers weren't able to get a viable quarterback because there were none available. That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying I'm not campaigning for Matt Rhule. I'm just saying he would
They
be.
on your ass, Leo. They on your ass.
If he don't win the draft, though, Leo, we don't know that. Just like we win the draft this year and picked up Bryce. We don't know what the fuck Bryce gonna do, but we went and got a quarterback.
But we know what Bryce did in school. Kenny Pickett was the only possible option. Kendall, Kenny Pickett was the only possible option.
I heard you say that the other day. That's college. I heard you say that the other day. That was college. You don't want to hear that shit.
Kenny Pickett was the only. Kenny Pickett. I mean, Kendall, you on the draft Kenny Pickett over J.C. Horn, Kendall?
We needed a quarterback. You weren't even a quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. So you're not going to do that.
Matt Rhule didn't even try.
Bruh.
He had 3 drafts to draft a quarterback, Leo. That's what
I was just finna say that, Kendall. I was just finna say that. The whole time he ain't take a quarterback. This man worried about pieces on the opposite side of the damn ball, Leo. What is you not understanding?
Okay, brother. Who was there to draft then, brother? Who was there to draft outside of Jalen Hurts?
There was plenty of quarterbacks. They don't
brother,
matter.
Name them, brother. Name the quarterbacks. Name them.
First round.
Name them. Name them.
Oh, okay. Besides Trevor Lawrence in class, you got to look at the quarterbacks in each class. He chose Teddy Bridgewater his first year. He said, "I'm going inside the free agency, and I'm gonna bring Teddy Bridgewater ass here." That was fine by me. I didn't mind that because Teddy Bridgewater was a competent enough quarterback. But then in that draft class, he could have came in and said, "I could have picked one of those guys out of the draft class." He bypassed that year. That was his first year.
Who we could have drafted? Who? Name the person could have drafted.
I'm driving the truck. I can't pull it up right now.
What's up? I got Leo right here.
Mac Jones and the crew. I mean, damn.
Because Leo was a big supporter of Mac Jones. Why didn't we get Mac Jones, Leo?
And he could have drafted him. Mac Jones
you on tape.
We
pulled for Mac Jones.
I was a big proponent of Mac Jones. But
so why we get Mac Jones?
But who did they draft instead of Mac Jones?
The problem with what you're failing to realize is that
the player that we drafted is a better player than Mac Jones is. The player that we drafted is a better player than Mac Jones.
Okay.
Leo. We didn't know that at the time.
Leo, the thing I think you forgot was that our owner hired a CEO head coach to take away the power from the GM and for the GM to listen to him. So he made all the roster decisions, even down to the draft. So that's why he catches all the heat. So when we go into the draft and you never go get your number one problem settled to even see if they can be a leader for our team, he never did it. So that's why Mr. Fool gets all the heat because he was in control of everything. He was in control of the media. He was in control of who comes in and out that building, what time they practice, whether they did no red zone, all that shit. He was in control of everything. He was the dictator.
I hear what you're saying, though, but the players who
I'm sorry.
That's your opinion. You can't say the truth.
No, it's not an opinion. It's a fact, Leo.
You can't say that's the truth. That's your opinion,
Leo. That's why I'm so glad you came here because this podcast in the morning. Hold on.
Oh, you said that he didn't draft a quarterback? Oh, you do see that? That's what you said because
was our number one problem cornerback or quarterback?
Yes, it was quarterback.
But the thing about it is, so brother, the thing about it is the cornerback is better. Is J.C. Horn a better player than Mac Jones?
Yeah, but hold on a second. But if we were trying to get a quarterback, we could have got the quarterback out of San Diego, right?
Herbert.
No, brother, we couldn't do that because Matt Rhule wanted to do it, but the general manager Marty didn't want to trade up for him. Matt Rhule wanted to draft Herbert.
No, Leo.
Pardon me. You're absolutely right. He wanted to do it.
He wanted Derek Brown.
No, Marty wanted to trade up for Herbert. Marty told him to pick Herbert. But Rhule
wanted
said
Brown.
no.
Yeah, because he wanted Derek
Brown. He wanted motherfucking Brown.
They wanted to build all defense that year in that draft.
See, that's why I love this podcast because this podcast is to help you with your blood pressure.
I had it completely wrong.
And Leo,
Yeah,
we know that you gone through the PTSD of the Matt Rhule era.
No.
That's why we want you. That's why. Listen. That's why. That's why.
Coach.
That's why we're
coach. He just made a mistake by not drafting no quarterback.
He made a lot of mistakes, and that's why we allow people to come on here to see the whole spectrum. You know what I'm saying? To mend your heart. We here for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna write you a prescription. It's gonna be a slow. It's gonna be a slow release for your blood pressure. It's gonna be a slow release.
It's okay to let go.
Make sure you eat it. Make sure you eat it. No bad spaghetti. Okay,
just let go and breathe
before you take it.
No bad
spaghetti. Like I say, I hear what you're saying. He should have drafted quarterback. But outside of Justin Herbert, there were no real quarterback options. J.C. Horn is a better player than Matt Jones is.
Correct, but if we'd have had Herbert, I think our franchise would be in a way better situation.
Oh, you're damn right, because Herbert be going what? Herbert going into his fifth year? You're damn right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of moves we have to make that we would have made if we had Herbert. He goes another way.
Totally different. Yeah, totally different.
And Fool probably still be here.
Yep, sure would.
Yeah, he'd have been a coach. Yeah, he did, but I mean, it's convenient. But the team was already set, though. They rolled the dice after the fact, But they should have traded up. But we don't know because hindsight, but you got to get a quarterback, though. So,
oh my goodness!
As a head coach, you should want to go get your guy, right?
Yeah.
He never went to go get his guy.
Justin Herbert wasn't his guy. Yeah, Justin Herbert wasn't his guy.
He don't know football. That's why it wasn't his guy.
That's right.
He do know. I mean, he know. No, but okay, brother. Okay, hold. Time out. Do me a favor, brother. Go look at all the talk about Justin Herbert prior to the draft. They were shitting on Justin Herbert real hard, brother. So I was just saying. But every analyst was shitting on Justin Herbert. Shout a few.
They did the same thing about a lot of quarterbacks, and a lot of
nah, brother. No. They were shitting on Justin Herbert.
They said the same thing about Lamar Jackson.
Justin Fields.
You can say the same thing about Lamar Jackson, but Lamar Jackson always keeping his.
We can't use Jackson Jackson as an option. We can't use Jackson Jackson.
Yes, we can.
Bro, he's an MVP.
That's my opinion,
man. That's your opinion.
He said he's supposed to be a wide receiver.
Leo, I looked up that 2021 draft class. Trey Lance. I looked up Zach Wilson.
We couldn't get Trey Lance.
The boy in what do you mean? The boys went 2, 3, 4. We could have traded and get anybody.
No, San Fran traded up for Trey Lance, so that wasn't an option.
So the same way how San Fran traded up, we couldn't trade up at all.
We didn't.
Exactly.
If you had conviction, Scott Federer said that this year. If you had conviction to see your guy, you always have the option of trading up and getting who you want. Them motherfuckers didn't even try.
And you did ask them what quarterback.
But the thing about, I mean, I hear what you're saying. You got to get a quarterback, win or lose. You got to roll the dice on that. He made a mistake with that. But I'm just saying, it's not like that. It wasn't foolproof. He wanted to have it to hit the ground running. Man. He wanted to hit the ground running. He made a mistake. Should have drafted a quarterback. But I just think it's convenient.
In his restroom.
I just think it's convenient to pile on Matt Rhule. It's convenient to pile. But guys, let me just say this though. You never, Frank Wright and them play. They ain't coach one game, so it's convenient. But the players that they got on the team is the motherfuckers that Matt Rhule drafted. That motherfucker want to use and all this shit.
That's why they're gonna be expendable, sir.
Yeah, you gave up the house this year. I mean, you could have gave up the house before. I mean,
but you know what? You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny?
Give the house. You don't give the house for Trey Lance.
But they gave up picks to go get a Sam Darnold. They went and gave up picks to go get so and so.
They didn't give up no first round
make no
pick,
moves.
Brother.
So you telling me the only time Matt Fool seen his guy was when it was a quarterback on somebody else's team that was trash. That's what he seen a quarterback.
Everybody else was trash. That was in the draft.
No,
outside
was
of
trash.
two players.
Baker was trash.
No,
he thought
we didn't have no other top. But you're not going to trade no first round pick for nobody.
I can't say that on Justin Fields yet, man. I can't say that yet.
We don't know. We don't know. But I'm talking about right now. He's the second or third year. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But right now we'll see.
What? He was coming off like the second game to the damn national championship or something. He was right there. Come on now.
He went to the
Kendall, I watch him and play. All he do is fucking run. So I don't want. I hear what you're saying, but all he do is fucking run. He don't throw the ball.
Yeah, I'm not high on him.
He ain't got no line. Shit, you be running too.
Bullshit. Bullshit. We
be
gonna
picking
see
the
this
police
shit, bro.
after
We
your
gonna
ass
see this
too.
shit. He got a number one. He got a number one, so-called number one wide receiver. So we gonna see this
When?
shit. We gonna see
This year, right?
Yeah, we gonna see
Nah,
this
he
shit.
had a
We gonna
rookie
see
This
it.
last
year.
year.
What about 2 years ago? What do you have?
No,
Shit.
we talking about this shit. We gonna see this shit, brother. I hear you.
I'm just saying, you keep bringing up he was running because he had no offensive line.
Let's see, because everybody ain't got
Hey,
a lot of teams got no
Papa,
offensive
he
line.
had a
Let's
run
see what he
game
do
and he
this
had a
year.
rookie wide receiver last year.
Let's see what he do. He ain't a rookie last year. Let's see what he do this year, y'all. Let's
He
just see.
did have a rookie
Y'all,
wide receiver last year.
Yeah,
so
but
his rookie wide receiver was the number one option.
I'm not saying that,
No.
but he's not
No,
not
he
a
had-
3 or a 4.
No, but he got hurt too. The rookie got hurt also, guys.
What was it, Michi? Mechie?
No, Mechie was on the
He
was
played
on,
for Houston.
He played for
Oh
Houston.
yeah, he was hurt. Okay.
But the guy in Chicago got hurt also. I'm trying to remember his name, but he got hurt during the season. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, their best option was Claypool.
But you're right, Leo. The
He
only
trash.
really option we had was
Trash as
Jason Herbert. That's the only real option we really had.
And they tried to get Watson, but I mean, he didn't want to come to Carolina.
No, it's not
Well,
that.
the owner. I'm sorry, the owner didn't want to pay that money. The owner didn't want to pay that money.
The owner was in the talks, not the head coach, Leo.
Yeah, true.
I mean, but the owner signing off on the owner signed off on Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield. So
yeah, he signed up on the head coach 100% of the roster, and to say so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But at the end of the day, that guy's gone. So it is.
Yeah. I agree with that, Wiley.
Woo, can we clap it up for that? Thank God.
Hey.
Praise for Leo.
Leo want to talk about the past. We want to talk about that ugly motherfucker.
Man.
I was just saying. I just said. Y'all the one talking about Matt Rhule. I ain't bring him up. I just said it's easy to pile on the guy, but you know. Okay, let me ask y'all this though. Are y'all all right with the Panthers trading up?
You say what?
No, but that's that.
You say Leo?
No, I'm saying, are y'all all right with the Panthers trading up? Y'all all right with that?
We ain't had no choice.
No, I'm asking you. I'm
They had
asking
to
your
accept
opinion.
Yeah,
I'm asking,
Yes,
I'm asking your honest opinion.
I was.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. You wasn't gonna get a quarterback at
Yeah,
9.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we would have probably ended up with Will Levis, as you see how everything went. But I don't think he would have cut the mustard for us, man, because you're looking for a franchise guy and sit at number 9. I don't think he was a franchise guy for us.
Now, Leo, do you know why Levis dropped?
Don't start that Mayo shit.
No, I'd say he had a toe problem or something.
He didn't pass his physical, bro.
Oh.
He got that Dante Jackson toe.
Yeah, that's with that toe.
So he dropped. He couldn't pass the physical, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
Damn. And so he knew that. So he played himself coming out there.
He knew
sitting
that.
in that first round. Oh my God.
But he was so confident. He was so confident himself. He thought that somebody was still gonna take him. But you know, if you need a quarterback to start right now, you're not available because your toe.
Yeah. I mean, but he was at the little rookie training camp shit. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're nursing it and taking care of it.
That's a good report. That's a good report.
But I'm gonna just say this though. I'm gonna just say this. Well, I can't really say hindsight. I mean, you know, we never know, but man, this shit just better fucking work. That's all I gotta say.
Leo, did we make you feel better today? That's what our goal is, to make people feel better. Did we make you feel better?
Oh, I feel a lot better. I appreciate it,
I
brother.
want to talk about brother.
We take this as therapy up here, brother. You get this shit off your chest. Come on over.
Ain't no super cat over here. You know what I'm saying? It's just straight grown men talk, barbershop talk.
This shit is rare too. Oh my God. Even the motherfuckers in the barbershop want to talk about motherfucking tutus and tambourines and shit, man. I'm like, man, y'all motherfuckers silly, man. And I ain't got no hair. But
and another thing, Derek Brown. What do you think Derek Brown playing a 5 technique? 5 technique is off the edge, y'all. For the people in the back, 5 technique is off the edge. Him coming from a 0 to a 3. Now you're gonna ask him to play a 5.
I don't know how I feel about that because we looking for Shaq to stop the run. Just in case.
No, cancel the run on the 3-4 because that's the weakness to it. So And I just want to ask y'all this too about a while ago. Are y'all all right with, not being able to stop the run because the 3-4 is not predicated
We
on
never
stopping the
did.
run?
We
Okay,
never
well,
did.
let me put that in that question too. Now
Mhm.
add that in that question about do you think that 3-4 is going to stop the run
It,
when
it,
Atlanta
it, it, it is
just
not.
advertised, when Atlanta advertised that they biggest, and that's our first game, and they said they going to run their ass off. They are geared
Kendall.
Well,
up to run.
The
I'm gonna be
3-4 is
real,
not
Go.
that's the kryptonite to the 3-4, the run game.
I'm gonna
Okay.
be real with you, Go. We only see one team really in the last 10 years that really stood a chance with that 3-4, and that was the San Francisco 49ers with Patrick Willis and your boy them in the middle, because they had two superhuman linebackers in the
Mm-hmm.
middle that could make up for those D tackles when they miss
What's our
gaps.
weakness? What's our weakness, Q?
And that's why I
The
just said
linebacker
that.
Stopping the damn run. We don't got no linebackers either.
I just
Let's get
said
middle
that.
linebacker, especially middle linebacker.
we
Middle
relying on
linebacker got to
Shaq to stop the
move.
run,
Them boys gonna be blowing through our whole goddamn
bro.
defense,
We
man.
got good deep shit at middle linebacker. I don't care how anybody was. Shaq Thompson is
Oh,
not a middle linebacker.
He's
I'm
not
hold
a
on a
middle
sorry.
second, Tim.
linebacker. No. He's not.
Hey, hold on a second, guys. Denver last year was top 5 for run stop, and they ain't had nobody.
So you
Well,
saying
you
we
gotta
saying
look
we
at
better than Denver right now?
You keep
We
saying
got
that, Wiley. Who did
all
Denver
of
play, Wiley? Who did Denver
hold
play
on a second.
that put
Hold
that
on a second.
motherfucker foot in the ground and went forward and exerted their
Let me
will
look it up. I'll
and
tell you.
exerted
One
their
moment.
will in the
One
run
moment.
game? Who the
One
fuck did
moment.
they play that ran on them like that? So, but you
Man,
can say a lot with the stats. The stats, I mean, I look at numbers. Everybody look at numbers, but you got to look at
Mm-hmm.
who they play that can run like that.
I'm looking at
yeah.
that
Well,
eye
y'all
test,
can
man.
stop at the run. Yeah,
Did they stop the run? We played them.
no,
The damn sure did.
hell no. So
And I don't
everybody can
care
say
who.
y'all like bring out
Deontay
numbers a lot
Foreman
of
ran
times,
all over
but
them boys.
sometimes numbers are skewed.
You gotta
Sometimes
watch
numbers
the
are
game.
skewed, y'all.
Yeah.
I ain't
And I
even
don't
about to
care
lie.
who.
The AFC West don't have no running backs like that. I don't
No
think.
running backs. They throw the ball.
I don't care who they got at linebacker. They better than
We just
Shaq.
named out a team. It was Denver. It's the Raiders. The Chargers. And who we said that last team was? Denver, the Raiders, the Chargers, and who else on it? Kansas
The
City.
Chiefs.
Y'all know they don't run.
Yeah.
Pacheco
So
was
yeah.
running all over Denver, bro. I
Oh,
don't
Hey,
understand
hey,
that.
hey,
Um,
so when I just looked at it, Kendall. Hey, Kendall, I got you. So I just looked at it,
Okay.
right? The only team they really I can say that had a run game, which was Seattle, and then the Titans
the Chiefs.
and
Okay, Titans.
Chiefs.
Okay, I
But
get it. Yeah,
every
okay.
single every
Chiefs don't,
single one of those,
Chiefs don't
hey,
run, man. Chiefs don't
yeah, but
run.
yeah, they did. They run last year with old boy Pacheco. But what I'm saying is, and you look at this when they played the Raiders too, they lost by an average of 3 points. Two of those
How
games they
many how
lost by
many how
one
many
point.
yards how many yards did Jacobs had against them when they played? The
Hold
Raiders.
on a second. I'll tell you one moment. Jacobs had, let me see, rushing yards. He had 109 on 24
Uh,
carries.
21
That
carries, 100 yards. That's what
uh,
that's
24
that's
carries.
24 carries. That's a lot of carries. And it's in Seattle.
About 3 yards a carry.
Hold on a
They
second.
they
I'll
were
tell you.
ranked number 5 in rush yards against them. From what I'm
Let
looking
me
at,
see. Seattle. Yeah, hold on a second. Seattle against the Seattle. The highest rusher on Seattle had a total of 60 yards. Yeah. So what I'm saying is they did pretty good. And remember,
They
and I
did
keep
pretty
saying
good.
it, our guys are big. They, if you look at the size of their defensive line compared to our defensive line,
thank you.
our defensive line way bigger, dude, and more athletic. So I'm betting on traits, Doc. Maybe I'm wrong, but and also if you look, I'm gonna go. Hey, watch this. I'm gonna go back, right? I keep talking about Dom Capers for a reason. When you look at all Dom Capers 3-4 defenses, you don't really run on those guys. So
So basically you saying that you're going to be fine with our run stopping ability.
yeah, because like I said, it's the way they also
Ooh-wee.
remember to fill the gap you're blitzing, right? So some of that run
Mm-hmm.
stopping is blitzing. So these guys gonna have They're
The
gonna have
team
to
gonna be good
one read
against
and
the
shoot the gap. Go ahead.
yeah. The team's gonna be good against the division. It's just like when we play like better quarterbacks because the defense is gonna be good against like Ritter, whoever Tampa Bay have, and I don't like Derek Carr as a quarterback. So yeah, they're gonna be good on the defensive side of the ball against against the NFC South.
I don't know who the Saints running with though, because Kamara ain't gonna be there.
Yeah, you're gonna miss like 6 games.
Yep. If
Well,
not more.
I mean, Leo, you must not been reading, Leo, because
Mhm.
people got predictions that the Falcons are gonna run away with the South.
Come on now.
Yes, I know. I
On the
saw that
strength
kid there.
of
I
the
saw
run.
that. I saw that. So I mean,
On the strength of the run.
but Desmond Ritter, we gonna see. I mean, they got skill. They got a tight end. They got a wide receiver. They got a running back. God forbid the fucking Falcons drive a quarterback next year. We talking shit. I mean, they got an all pro wide. They got an all pro cornerback. They got an all pro safety. They just ain't got no pass rush and they ain't got no linebackers. But
And they say on the strength that this kid, Desmond Ritter, and you got to think about it, if he can make probably 15 passes a game,
yeah, they
with the
gonna run the
running game,
ball. They gonna run the ball.
control the clock.
Control the clock.
You just said they got enough defense to make a stop here and there.
Yeah.
I mean, they can come out and win some.
Yeah, that night I thought about it, I said, damn. But
They gonna run the hell out that ball. I mean,
let's hope the Bryce Young experiment works.
Yeah, they're gonna run the ball like they're gonna run the ball like we did at the end of the year.
Bryce Young, how you feel about your quarterback?
Oh shit, man! I wanted somebody else, man. But I don't think Bryce Young gonna be good in the NFL. He's too small. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, they bet in the house, but man, we gonna see.
I think we all hope they're right.
Yeah.
Right.
The dude is phenomenal in school. I mean,
your coach out here every chance you get bragging them up. So, I
think that's food goal. I think that's just food goal. I think he know he done fucked up, and you just keep talking. Like that's why I say all that talking, and just like Eric Mangini said, hey, why you keep talking about this shit? Like either he good or he young. Don't tell me how smart the motherfucker is. Let's see on the field. Don't sell it to me.
That's facts.
And Mangini said, look, man, shut the fuck up about that shit, man.
How far smarts go, Leo? How far smarts go? Quarterback smart.
Man, look here, man. Brett Favre was a damn dummy. A lot of motherfuckers wasn't the smartest motherfucker in the world, but motherfucker made shit happen.
He was a dummy. You're right about it.
I said Brett Favre was a dummy.
He wasn't.
Motherfucker made shit happen, man.
You know you bought you some Wranglers. Stop it.
No. I'm speaking. Not because he might be an intelligent dude. I'm just saying the way he communicated, But he made shit happen, It's smart. They can say football is physical, I just like I get an analogy about the dude who passed away and the paraplegic dude. They say he was the smartest man that ever lived, but physically he was compromised. So his brain power couldn't stop nobody from jumping on him. He wasn't. But I told somebody. I said, y'all acting like Bryce Young, fucking Professor Xavier. Like he uses his brain to do shit. That don't mean shit in the NFL, man. But we gonna see. We gonna fucking see. I hope it work out, man.
I
don't like it myself.
I said that he's if he had a superpower, it'd be Professor X.
That's what I'm saying. But last time I checked, that shit just comic book shit. That shit ain't real.
You're right.
Man, y'all need to stop breaking my heart,
talking
man.
about my man smart. I'm like, man, what the fuck they got to do with football, man?
Okay. Well, then you can talk about Panthers fan. Are we like a Cowboy fan when we gonna win all this? We gonna win?
Nah, we don't do that.
We don't do that. But
we ain't delusional like that.
But look at our expectations, though. You understand what I'm saying? If I take a little bit from Leo, what Leo is kind of saying, dude, and I just said this. I'm saying this for myself. We were in a 3-way tie, and y'all act like we wasn't in a damn 3-way tie last year for last place.
For last
You know what
damn
I'm saying?
place, man.
We were in a 3-way tie for fucking last place. We didn't win the division. Come on now.
That was a crowded
Tom Brady,
basement.
and I'm gonna tell you this right here, right now.
Out of base, man.
If Tom Brady right now say, "Fuck it, I'm coming back," right now, and the Tampa Bay go out there and get a couple more motherfuckers, don't y'all know that they will be predicted to win this motherfucking division? Cause this division is so fucking bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even if Tom Brady come back, yeah.
Come on,
Yeah, that's
now.
something
A
like that. Don't get
40-something-year-old
this.
quarterback come back. If a 40-something-year-old quarterback come back,
Fools go. Fools go.
right
Like I
now,
said, I hope it work out. But like I said, Bryce is very small, but I don't know. I don't want to hit no draft a whole bunch of fucking Pro Bowl offensive linemen. If he all right, he don't need all that shit. So, you know. Because what
And
happens when
you
it
gotta
breaks
keep it
down?
around him
that's
though.
what you have to do, though, Leo.
Yeah, you gotta
That's what
keep it
you're gonna have
around
to
him.
do.
But that's everybody though, bro. But the thing, you ain't gonna have no salary cap because you can't. You know, you gonna have to pay all the offensive linemen $20 million a piece because they're gonna
Are
be
you
all
saying free
pros.
agent or are you talking about
Talk that
drafting?
shit, then, Leo. Talk that
Are you talking about drafting
Talk
or
that
free
shit.
agency?
But bro, you could,
I'm talking
bro.
about
I
both
didn't.
of them.
Both of them. But the
Both.
thing is, if you draft an offensive lineman number one the year after next, because we ain't got no pick next year. So
I mean, I gotta mix it up. I can't just worry about the line when if he's not moving down the field, then I gotta get him some weapons.
You got
but
this
bro,
dude.
I feel you. But what if he not be able to get the ball to him though, brother?
When you drafted this guy right here, you pretty much asphyxiated yourself with saying, "I got to keep a line around him." He is itty bitty, little buddy. That's who he is.
What sense does that
Yeah.
make? That's like
but
buying a car. That's like buying a used fucking car that need work done. Get the fuck out of here, man.
yeah, but you got
That
to.
shit
You're
was
supposed to do this
idiotic,
for
man.
any
Frank
quarterback.
Wright didn't want him. Frank Wright did not want to draft Bryce Young. I think that, man. I swear. I'm a die on that hill.
Yeah,
You're the only
Yeah,
one.
but
I am too, Leo.
Man.
I'm right up there with y'all planting my flag too. Fuck it. You understand? For
come
real.
on now.
I tell you,
I'll
Hey,
be
I'm
damned.
Hey,
This
the
ain't
hell
right.
with y'all. I got to.
But brother, let me just ask you this: when Frank Wright at his initial press conference, what did he say that the quarterback that he wanted to try to get? He said to test the edge on the RPO. Bryce Young is not that dude. So when all it comes down to who you drafting, you don't draft that type of player. I know it's up to the general manager and definitely the owner, but if the coach say one thing, then you know, and it's something different. I just have to go with what I heard, man. I don't
He
believe.
gonna grow, Leo. He gonna grow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
okay.
He ain't growing.
He gonna grow in the hearts and minds.
He
I got
ain't
you.
gonna grow. You need to stop that popping. You need to stop
Huh?
that shit popping.
No, he gonna grow in the hearts and minds of the fans.
Popping, he stop that shit.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah, he
What?
gonna grow
What
in
did I
the
say?
hearts and minds. They selling jerseys and all that.
He
He
gonna
gonna grow,
grow,
y'all.
boy. Come
They
on now,
selling
Poppin. You stop
tickets.
that shit.
He a young, intelligent man.
And all that
He
shit, man.
still has time to get into his dad bod.
Oh
Okay?
my
He
God.
is. He's a
Oh
role
my
model.
God.
He is. He's a young,
He hasn't hit his
intelligent
dad
man.
bod
But
yet,
when it
so he
comes to
got
playing
time.
football, I hope he's successful, man. I hope he's successful.
Y'all
But
something
bro,
today.
typically he then they got to murder comparing to Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow like 6'4". Like come on, man.
Joe Burrow.
And like I say, if
Payton
Bryce Young had a cannon arm, I could see that, but he don't.
He just has a way of levitating the ball with his mind to get it in the right angle.
I hope that works,
Come
brother.
on, Poppin.
What?
Come on, Poppin.
No sense to me,
Wet my
dog.
hand.
Work, brother. I hope it works.
I have to be shown that this pick was the pick. The pick made no sense to me. And for right now, I'm like Leo, I'm gonna fall on that sword. I'm gonna down that hill. Y'all know what I wanted. And that's what I'm
we all in now, guys. We all in.
Yeah, we in the boat now.
We all in.
We ride with Captain Ahab right now, so we're gonna see.
We done put some chips to the middle of the table. We all in.
I'm gonna tell you,
That's our quarterback.
I'm gonna tell you this story right here, Wiley. Like, you know what I'm saying? I told Q. I let my mama cook some damn beef liver, and I thought it was steak. I had me a plate full of rice, getting ready to put that liver and gravy. I thought it was steak. I was getting ready to put that steak and gravy up there. Now, granted, I'm about 7, 8 years old, young. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Laid out, getting ready to go to the table to eat. I chopped that motherfucker up, right? Put it in my mouth. It was liver.
Oh Lord.
Yes, sir.
You got
Now the
it.
liver,
Fuck your day
liver
up.
the gravy, all right. But just liver by itself, oh hell
Oh my
no.
God. That ain't no good there.
That shit chewy, man.
Oh,
You better eat it. You understand
you
what I'm saying?
you better eat it too.
Getting your ass cut that day at the table.
To
Yeah.
me, that's the way
Man.
that's the way the Panthers are treating us. You better eat this quarterback.
Yeah.
Damn.
You understand what I'm saying?
Man,
I don't know.
liver nasty, man. I don't care what nobody says.
Kendall, how you had to do that, man? Kendall, you done
Now,
messed
like I
up
said,
today.
now, if you poured the gravy on the rice, then you'd have been all right. The liver gravy is delicious.
Think about this.
But
Think about this, Tommy. You ain't putting that food back in no black woman pot. Hell no.
Hell no.
oh,
No, you
hell
gotta eat
No,
that
sir.
shit.
Hey, look.
no.
Hey, look.
hell
Hey,
no.
look.
Wasn't coming.
Hey, go. Let me add on to that story
You
because you
better
went
eat
through
it,
the same
too.
experience as I did. My mama said, "Okay, you ain't gonna eat it. All right, go on upstairs and go to bed." So you go to bed, right? You wake me up. I'm like, all right, ooh. Come downstairs to eat breakfast. Guess what
Oh,
was for
same
breakfast?
thing.
It's still sitting there.
That liver and that rice. That liver and that rice.
Yeah, I'll
That
take a
mother.
look at
You ain't
that.
wasting no food in my house.
Hey, son, wake
That
up,
liver.
family.
You right.
So what I'm saying
Yeah,
is
you
the
just
Panthers
go
trying to
hungry.
shove that down your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You better eat it.
If you don't eat it today, you're gonna eat it tomorrow. Breaking up, Leo.
But once my mother knew that we ain't like liver, she just let us live. Because me and my sister, oh my God, we just rather eat the damn cornbread and just go to bed hungry or drink a whole bunch of water. And I said, liver gravy was fantastic. But liver, oh my God, me and my sister just called it the nasty meat.
Sir.
I take a whoop, and that shit make you want to cry. Liver ain't, motherfucker like that shit though, man.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
hey, with
So
that being
that's
said,
hard,
that's
man. I
what I'm
couldn't
saying.
do it.
Hey, they trying to shove this food down your mouth. That's the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
about
And
everybody
look,
else.
if you've been saying something
I'm not
against
gonna
it,
jump on that.
they don't want you to say
Yeah,
that.
I'm not gonna jump on that train and say, oh, then everybody say, oh, you ain't a fan because I say, oh, that's our quarterback, that's my quarterback. I cheer for the team
Yeah. Tip of the team,
all
yeah.
day long. I think we made the
Yeah.
wrong pick at quarterback. Until I'm shown otherwise, I'm proven wrong, and then I'm big enough man to say, damn, I was wrong. That boy bad.
Yeah, me
You know
too.
what I'm saying?
I'm hoping to say I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I'm I was absolutely wrong. I was
Flip phone ain't got
mistaken.
no connection.
Bryce Young is the GD man.
So let me ask y'all something.
Okay.
Then. Let me ask y'all something.
Yeah.
Because I was on the AR train as well. But I understand. What if Bryce Young lead us to 12 wins this year in the first year? Would
You
that
on the
signify
call,
to y'all? I'm just asking, hypothetically speaking. Like, if he leads us to over 12 wins, will that say, okay, yes, Frank Wright was right?
Are you asking this year or like in his career?
Well, I'm just saying for this year starting out, because being as it made that GO.A.T, they're saying, hey, he believed we made the wrong pick. And Leo said, hey, I believe he made the wrong pick. But if they come out and win 12 games in the first year, that's kind of Frank Wright way of putting everybody on notice saying, hey, no, motherfuckers, I was right. I knew that this guy could give us wins.
Yeah.
What if that happened?
Yeah. And that's when I say, I'm gonna say, damn, hey, that boy can play. Now, but I'm still worried about his durability. But his play, I say, hell yeah, he can play. There it is. Let's keep some protection around him. You know what I'm saying? The dude can play. Let's get it.
I got some news for y'all that I'm pretty sure y'all haven't heard. What do y'all think about this coaching staff coming out saying that Jeremy Chinn is a superhero?
I read that.
What do they mean by superhero?
The new coaching staff is calling him a superhero. off of his talent.
What is his talent?
I mean, they say he's a productive tackler, things of that nature. But I'm not the coaching staff. They didn't go into depths of why they
But
call him a superhero.
but Pop,
They
you get what I just did?
He
Uh-huh.
play
You get what I just did?
That's what
Now,
saying.
they claim this man is a superhero. Why is it that I gotta ask you what is his superpower?
Yeah, I don't know why they wrote that.
Because you saying where do he play? What is he? What is he, a safety? Is he a linebacker?
It's a question mark. Nobody fucking knows.
Yeah. I see what
Well,
you're
according
saying.
to Chinn, he says Chinn's taking a even Neal approach to what could be viewed as a prove-it season when he's anticipated to play a variety of roles in a 3-4 defensive scheme. And he said a lot of it has to do with the spot he has found himself in at 25 years old. Quote, I just feel like everything in my life really just been aligned. Chinn said at the OTAs last week, and I feel like definitely has translated for things on the field. Just because I feel like, things off the field are just in order. I'm at a really good spot and I really feel good mentally. That translates. So
Okay.
Okay.
maybe he was going through something. Because he's really talking about how where he's at in life now and everything's been aligned.
Okay.
So maybe he's gonna be more acceptable to whatever this new role is, and wherever they've been having him on OTAs, they're like, man, this guy's just a superhuman. He got
Okay.
superpowers. So what
Let
y'all
me
think about
hold it.
that?
Let me hold it. Okay.
Well,
Here
go
I am
ahead,
with
bro.
that. Okay. We had reports come through last year that he wasn't on board with his role of what he was
Mm-hmm.
doing. Everybody, including me, wanted him to go back to being that chess piece like he was his rookie year,
Right.
because that's where he was most productive. His productivity has went down, this and that, where we think he's been playing out of position. Maybe he now thinks that in his role, because this is after him coming out of OTA and seeing what his role is and see what this defensive scheme is going to be, that he's going to be able to eat more being
Mm-hmm.
closer to that line.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, yeah, he feels better. He's not going to come to the podium anyway. Like I tell y'all all the time, don't read a lot of this shit when these motherfuckers at this podium smiling and laughing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of this other shit go behind the scenes. So, he's going to carry the company line. He's going to toe the company line and say everything's all good. But he might be cool with it now because he's playing closer to that line, and that's where he want to be.
Right. I think he's learned after being in several different defensive schemes that he knows where he wants to be, and how he wants to play. And this is a proven type of season for him. And I think he's gonna ball
I
the
think,
fuck out.
yeah,
Like I really
I
do
think,
think he's gonna ball out. I think he's gonna go crazy. Um, so and then he said finally everything in my life is aligned. So that tells you that he had to be going through something. That might have been the reason why he was playing the way he was playing last year, and then coming to work and not being happy where you got to play at in a scheme for your job, just because that's where they want to put you. Like that can be stressful, you know what I mean? But and then I like the fact that I think the coaches be messing with us because they be like, well, we don't want to give the specifics of where he's gonna be at, and we take it in our head. Y'all don't know where to play him. Y'all know? Nah, they know. They know they got a weapon. And they know how they're gonna use it. They're just not gonna say it because they don't want nobody else to know. I like
okay.
it.
Yeah, but whether they know it or not, I mean, it's up. The challenge is gonna be up to them to stop it. I mean, but goddamn it, there should be some kind of hint because you ain't gonna use this nigga as no cover one rombo. You ain't gonna put him in no kind of situation like that. So I mean, goddamn it, what they doing with him right now is just a whole lot of bullshit.
Think
To
so?
me, I think it's a bunch of bullshit. They trying to make it like they got this supreme position for this nigga, and I don't think they got a motherfucking thing for this cat, man. I think
so
they are enamored with his talent, but they just don't know how to showcase this motherfucker, man.
No, Q. What they're gonna do? They're gonna play him like Apollo, for Pittsburgh. They're gonna put that joker all over the place and let him be a weapon. And that's the only position he can play to play just like he played his rookie season.
Free roam.
There you go.
Yeah, but and how long until he get upset with that? Because after you have this cat on every fucking down, then his body gonna wear down, just like how his body wore down in the first year.
No, they won't have him on every down because remember, we got a whole bunch of other safeties.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying, Wiley. What I'm saying is that they beat this man's body into the ground his first year, which caused him to get hurt.
As a rookie?
Now, well, in his first year, did he not get hurt?
Yeah, he got hurt.
Yeah.
He was light in the ass.
It was the Christian McCaffrey effect. You're using this nigga too many times, too many plays, too many snaps.
But
you got to make sure that you don't overuse him.
But that's why I like Evero, because Evero always keep people fresh. He always keep people rotating. So I don't think that's going to happen this time.
I hope Evero do that shit, man. Because like I said, we don't know what the fuck Evero could do once he get over here.
Shit, he should do a lot better than what he did in Denver.
Well, I hope.
I'm thinking when they go to them big packages, we already know that's Atlanta that's going to be running. I think he will be close to that line. He going to be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Help stop
I
the
think
run, get close to that line.
Yep.
And
I think we're going to have a lot of.
You move back to the smaller guy that can cover. That can be that cover one robber like you were talking about, Q. You know, which are the cover guy. That where you got your Bell, that where you got your Jamie Robinsons, that where you got your other guys like that. But
Logic, I'm not talking about Evero like he don't know what he's doing. What I'm saying is with Evero bringing over a 3-4, we transitioning a lot of players that were playing a 4-3 net last year. So a lot of these guys the intent for him to do some of the stuff could be good, but it may not work out. You never know that. Is what I'm saying.
And let's go with that. Say it probably won't. That's why that 3-4, and they've already said that. Now that's gonna be a base defense, and we said that before. We're gonna get out of that motherfucker. If it's not working, we coming up out of there. We're gonna go back to 4-3. We're gonna go back to other 10. We're gonna go back to other front.
And Q, I'm gonna give you the same analogy I gave for Bryce Young. When Don Capers put his hand on Evero's shoulder and pulled him in as his stepchild, he all right.
So let me ask you a question. Who died and made Don Capers guard around here?
Oh, here we go now. Whoa,
what water he walking on? What water he walking on?
Come on.
That's what I asked.
I don't like bringing religion into sports.
I get here,
I don't like
OG.
bringing religion to sports.
Hey,
I do it for you. I do it for you.
No, we ain't going for this.
And that's Vic Fangio, Don Capers, and Israel Evero. Now, there it is.
There you go.
All I ask is who died and made him God. That's all I want to know.
I just said it. Don Capers, Vic Fangio, and Israel Evero. There it is.
That's it. That's that tree. That's a hell of a tree.
Y'all got a lot of faith in them. Y'all put y'all nuts on the line for the unseen.
You know what, Q?
God, boy. You know when there's a Batman, there's a Robin. Yeah, when there's a Batman, there's a Robin. Q.
Damn.
I just asked, Wiley, you putting your nuts on the line for motherfuckers you ain't seen come together yet?
I agree.
Yep.
Okay, just check it. Just check it.
My next
so when your nuts shrivel up overnight, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear you with the helium voice over there. Because you done lose your nuts.
But guess what, Q? Keep that same energy, because I'm going to be clowning you the whole season.
Tell him, Wally. Put some respect on your name.
Evero better be goddamn Herman Boone coming out this motherfucker then.
Hey, look, I got my other question. Why the hell we ain't got an interview with D'Angelo Hall yet? If anybody, he got more pressure.
He's the assistant.
I don't
He's the assistant. Nobody don't want to talk to him. Who give a fuck what he got to say?
have an interview.
I want to talk to him.
Cooley is the DB's coach, not him.
I want to talk to D'Angelo Hall.
I don't give a fuck what Hall got to say. Let's see how they showing them boys how to play.
That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. D'Angelo Hall, this is a personal invite to Black Cat Panther Podcast. Pull up.
They interviewed everybody, Pop. I think he did have an interview.
He had an interview. That's all we need to know. Other than that, he should have his black ass out there coaching them boys up. So that way CJ fucking Henderson, he need to be on CJ Henderson ass. If CJ go to the bathroom, he need to be on that motherfucker ass.
That's where you just fucked up. That's where you just fucked up.
Why you bring him up, man? Come on.
Don't even give him no motherfucking
We couldn't get to one show without bringing him up.
The nigga on the team, ain't it? The nigga on the team, ain't it?
Yeah,
hey,
he is.
CJ Henderson ain't even gonna bring the Gatorade, bro.
Okay. He ain't cut yet. He not cut yet.
That blood pressure hitting that phone. That blood pressure.
Golly, your connection.
Yeah. They ain't gonna bring the nigga. They ain't even bring that nigga Gatorade. They ain't gonna get that nigga Gatorade.
Yeah, dog.
We could make it through one show. Come on, golly.
Gatorade bottles on the field. They can say, "Damn, CJ, I'm out." They ain't even getting that nigga Gatorade, man.
Nah, they ain't gonna give him no Gatorade.
Well, he had plenty of Gatorade last season. They gave him too much last season.
God.
Ain't worried about CJ.
So unless D'Angelo Hall is working with that nigga and Keith Taylor one-on-one, I don't want to hear that motherfucker talk at all.
Okay, so Q, you saying you don't want to hear from Duke Staley no more?
Is he working with Miles Sanders right now?
He's the assistant.
Well, I don't want to hear that motherfucker talk either. He need to get out there and do his damn job.
Hold on.
You sound like that dude from
If you ain't the head coach, the OC, or the DC, shut the fuck up and do your goddamn job.
Wow.
Damn.
You know who Q remind me of?
He's on one.
He sound like Harpo from Life. Gun line, boss.
Hey, Q. That is the lifeblood of the team, the positional coaches. You know what these guys are doing when the positional coaches come in and report. When they go to the meeting room, the positional coaches is the one doing the talking.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, if Keith Taylor and CJ Henderson ain't getting worked on right now by D'Angelo Hall, I don't want to hear that nigga talk at all.
That's why he
need to be working.
That's why he's here.
Bro, they are the dogs is out there teaching the scheme.
At some point in time, them boys that are going to hit the field. We know they're a sack of shit. So whether y'all boys want to be inclined nine about the shit, I don't got time to bullshit around with no fucking CJ Henderson again this year. I'm trying to win some fucking games. I'm trying to win some motherfucking games. So I don't want to hear that CJ shit. That nigga need to be going with that nigga to the fucking bathroom if he got to piss.
But hold on.
You're talking about two niggas that probably ain't even gonna make the team.
I hope he don't make the team.
The only person that brought him up was you. So how we get on this?
You goddamn right, because I'm worried about the shit that's the biggest problem. CJ Henderson is the biggest motherfucking problem on the team.
MDJ said the positional coaches know more about these players than the heads. Really, they directly seeing and working with them.
That shit. I don't give a goddamn. He ain't going to that nigga to the fucking bathroom. I don't want to hear that nigga talk at all.
Y'all heard that? Q just ran over somebody.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Poor child.
You better
Come
get
on,
over
man.
that.
That be beating on the steering wheel as I drive.
Stop hurting no baby.
That make no motherfucking sense, man.
That boy out there road raging
I don't
right
want to
now.
hear that nigga talk.
Truck full of milk.
I don't want to hear that nigga talk unless it's he helping them boys get better.
Damn, Q, they saying you hearing squirrels.
They say pull over, Q.
What I tell y'all the other day? What? You understand? What do NFL stand for? Not for long. CJ and Keith Taylor does not have long in this motherfucker. Training camp. That's it. First cut.
All right.
That's what
I hope that's the case. I hope that's the case. Not you. God damn, I'm gonna call you me.
Shit.
Good God, we done left your
You
body.
got to understand.
You switched up, Ray. You switched
You
up.
done left your body,
You got
y'all.
to understand. I got no
He said he talking to himself.
Listen at that. Listen at that. Y'all breaking up. Golly.
If these two niggas make the team, I would be questioning the coaching staff.
Hey, one of them gonna make the team. We went through this on Saturday.
For what?
One
Wiley?
will make
One
the
of them
team.
will make it.
For what?
Wow, you
One
see,
gonna make
you
it.
getting it started again. See, you shouldn't have said that.
For what?
I mean,
Yeah, Wiley.
My bad.
See, one of them motherfuckers make the team.
We just give a bat and
I didn't tell y'all.
fuck on. You know what I'm saying?
I
Why
didn't
would you
tell
give
you.
a bum?
Kendall, but as fans, it's not what we want. It's not
Wiley.
gonna go our way.
Wiley, you don't want us to go to Germany and you got Q running across the damn field beating up CJ Henderson. We don't need that type of attention.
Boy, y'all boy wilding in the chat, boy.
Harpo beat me.
Hey, I got so angry, I forgot where I've been at. I've been beating up this damn steering wheel so bad.
You know, miss a
No.
damn turn.
You done told this guy off the rip that you're not picking up his fifth-year option. So it's no future here. Why the fuck you gonna keep him?
Well, if he come and ball out in camp, which he could potentially do, they might keep this sorry motherfucker. And once he get a contract, he'll go right back to being sorry again.
Hey, no.
I'm just saying, it shit could happen.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why I say I don't give a fuck what D'Angelo Hall do unless he got his ass. Oh, I don't want to hear from him at the podium. You get your punk ass over there and work with CJ. I don't want to hear no fucking shit out you. You get your black ass over there and you make sure that boy can play.
No. That's it. The boy can't play.
Yeah, well.
How the fuck can DJ?
And otherwise, I wouldn't be getting my blood pressure raised up with this crazy motherfucker, man.
No, Hall ain't no
Man.
Too late
He
for
may
that.
be. He may be a miracle worker. We hope he's a miracle worker. Because you can't last the whole season like this.
All I did was answer the question. Y'all say y'all wonder why this nigga ain't talk. And I said I don't give a fuck about him talking. I don't want to hear shit from him unless he over there working with them boys that can't make the fucking roster.
No. You might as well have him working with the undrafted free agents. I'd rather have him working with the undrafted free agents.
Well, Rayshard Wright got a chance. Rayshard Wright got a chance.
Yeah, he got a
Kobe Richardson got a chance.
That's what the fuck I'm telling y'all. That's what I'm saying. CJ a lost cause.
Golly. Golly.
That's what I'm saying. And then the pop gonna put this sorry motherfucker up on the screen. Come on, man. What kind of bullshit is that?
Oh,
Lord. Golly.
We
were doing good for a while there. We were doing good for a while. Golly.
I just wanted to pull up the guy who's responsible for Icky's career.
Oh, no, that nigga.
Responsible for what?
Oh, wow.
For Icky's career.
All right, Bob. I was trying not to get outrageous with the cussing today. Now, you about to make me send my soul.
This is the Icky Whisperer, God.
Oh, okay.
Listen. You cannot sit there and tell me you got a 53-man roster plus 16 motherfuckers on the practice team, and you keep CJ and Cam fucking Irvin.
Oh my God.
What?
Golly.
They have no worth on a football team at all.
I don't understand it.
Boy, go! You got my head hurt. That laugh so horrible. Oh
I'm
man,
just saying, bro. He like really brought him along, put him underneath his wing. You know what I'm saying? Really showed him.
Come on, man.
Yeah, Pop. Yeah, Pop. I ain't following you up with that shit right there.
What?
Some motherfucker Cam Urban with his little dumb ass.
No respect for the guy.
You better be glad I ain't nowhere next time. I take a quick slap the fuck out of him with his stupid ass.
There's no way this dude is responsible for Icky's growth. No way. This
No.
nigga ain't played that level of ball ever in his life. This nigga
Nope.
ain't even think about playing that level of ball.
Nope.
Fuck this.
Y'all gonna pop it
If
right here
y'all
with
talking about
fire
something,
starter.
okay, which one of them guys, who do y'all think should fill in for Corbett on that offensive line? Since we talking
Ooh,
about
here we
offensive
go.
line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Zavala, whatever his name is.
No, he gonna go on
He
his
ain't played
natural
right guard.
position.
He ain't a right guard. He ain't a right
I'm
guard.
saying you put him in at left guard and then swing your boy over there at right. Or either
Brady.
if not Christensen, then you get Cade Mays ready over there.
Mm. Here we go.
I'd rather go with that and not move Christensen. Now, if Zavala beats him the fuck out, you understand? Then I'd move him. I put Cade over there for right now since he's played that position and is familiar with the rest of them guys on that line. He's got
Yeah.
more continuity with those guys.
Yeah, that
So
makes
I
sense.
go ahead and plug and play Cade Mays.
That makes sense.
But I mean, what y'all think?
But it may be McCoy. I mean, excuse me, not McCoy. McCray. McCray may go there.
Huh?
McCray, remember
McCray
the guy
who?
we picked up?
Who the hell is that, Wiley?
The guy we got from where he played last.
Wiley, you ain't know where this man even come from, and you talking about we gonna start this nigga man.
No, he came. Captain brought him in. He was an offensive lineman.
Oh yeah. Captain did bring the guy in that played for him before. Yeah, okay, that's okay, McCray. I don't know where he come from last, but he's a swing tackle. Ain't
So
he a
that's what we
swing
about to do.
tackle?
Another no-name motherfucker we gonna put out here on this
I'm
field.
just saying, no, I'm just saying, I don't know. No, I like I said, y'all heard my solution, but I think that guy's a swing tackle though, Riley.
Yeah, they on Wiley ass now in the chat.
He said you making up names, Riley. Some
Ain't
bullshit.
never heard of McCree.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. You get ready to go look him up and tell y'all where he come from, y'all.
Man.
But I think he's a swing tackle, everybody. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's an interior guy or not. I think he's a
Go.
swing tackle.
You don't know. I don't know. Wiley scratch it. I don't know. Wiley dig this motherfucker up out the cemetery just now. I don't know where the fuck he come from.
I do know that James Campen brought in a guy that used to play with him, or he coached him before, and the guy come from some damn where. I can't tell you exactly what team come from. I didn't even know the guy name, but
That's
I
a
know he
damn
brought in.
shame right there.
You know what
Come
I'm
on
saying?
now. Come on now. We went through this on
Where did he come
Saturday.
from, Wiley? Give us the information on McCray. Give us the information on McCray.
I'm sorry, I'm on the phone now. I went to the cigar lounge. I don't have my
Okay.
iPad on me.
Look at cool
But
hand
I'm
Luke
just
over
saying,
here at the cigar lounge.
yeah, he plays all 5 positions apparently. So we'll see.
Yeah, but I
All
think he's
5 positions.
I think he's a swing tackle.
Come on, Wiley. I ain't got no faith in this guy already.
But next time we'll find out, y'all. We'll find out what up. Pop.
Yes, sir.
You looked him up, McCray.
Hold on one
We'll
second.
find out. We're right here on Black Cat Panther Podcast. We give you your information.
Yes,
We ain't
sir.
lying. Yeah,
You
we
get
ain't
your
King Cap around here.
Justin McCree?
You'll know. If I don't know it, we'll find it out. God damn it.
I ain't putting my nuts on the line for this nigga. I don't know him. No, sir.
Yeah, offensive lineman, right?
I will keep a perfect pair. I'm not fucking with him.
Let me see.
Oh, this nigga here.
Let me see.
Cade May's been at right guard first during camp.
Yeah, that's true.
Shout out to Barry Roundtree. He said Cade May's already looking like he locking up that spot.
Yeah, we knew Cade. We knew Cade could play because he could have been the center if we didn't get
Shout out to Wiley. He said MDJ said he looked him up. He a journeyman. Played with Houston, Packers, and Cleveland. Shout out to Wiley for loving the underdogs.
I done told Wiley about that bullshit. I done told him about that bullshit too. this underdog story.
Oh, y'all, you love them underdog now. Preston Williams.
Wiley.
That's
You
Justin
need
McCray right there.
Go watch Rudy. Go watch Rudy, man. That's the motherfucker underdog.
Oh, God.
Some of these motherfuckers ain't gonna make it.
K. May's been at first. I got you, Barry Roundtree. I got you. Yeah, man.
This that guy?
That's him.
Okay, that's his last. He was at the Texans last.
Yeah, man. He played with the Packers, Browns, Falcons, Texans. Too many motherfuckers to say if he was worth a damn, somebody should have keep him, man. Oh, okay.
How
okay. You got to be old. He done play for 4-5 teams.
Wally,
He's
still there?
He's 30 years old.
Wally.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
I mean,
Wally, this your boy?
No, I'm just saying this boss. Hey, it may be Kate May, but I'm saying they bring him in for a reason.
Wiley.
And what is that, Wally?
I don't know.
Wiley.
Y'all on some shit today. You want me to lie to you? Okay, let me lie to you.
Yeah, lie to me. Make me feel good, Wally. Come on.
He here to bring you tea and crumpets.
He more like he was gonna be the water boy and bringing water on over, because that's what the fuck gonna happen. Y'all bring this 4th string, 5th string motherfucker here thinking he worth a damn.
On the depth chart, 7th and shit. Man, nobody playing that nigga ain't gonna.
Them boys just familiar with each other. That's his cousin. He just decided to bring him on over.
He fell into that buddy shit with James Camp, but that's the only reason why that nigga is on the phone. Hey, man, that nigga ain't playing, man.
Nah, he ain't gonna make it.
He ain't gonna play.
Wally can pull through some Panther names out his ass. But it was factual. Wally at GM, we're gonna have ex-cons and D2 players all over. Wally for GM.
Wow.
We gonna have undrafted free agents.
Wally won't pull a random nigga off the street now. He gonna get Wally the type of man go get the Mexicans and had them out there trying to play.
I mean, Carolina is known to do that, though. Look what they have that left tackle.
Oh, hell.
Hey, I feel you, Wally.
God.
I feel you.
Wally on Sunday morning gonna have 11 Mexicans on one side.
Hey,
11 Mexicans.
I feel where Wally was coming from. He put anything on that offensive line.
We're gonna have 11 Mexicans on one side.
11 Mexicans and a Haitian rotate.
There you go.
So Wally love the underdogs, bro. He'll mention a motherfucker you ain't never heard of.
Nah,
Hey,
man.
it is what it is, Doc. It is
Like,
what
where
it
he
is.
playing? I don't know, but I like him.
He came from Rikers Island Penitentiary. He pretty good now, I'm trying to tell you.
Wow.
Motherfucker, you ain't never heard of this nigga ever in life. And all of a sudden, Wiley act like this motherfucker about to change life for Carolina.
I know a nigga can slip. I know a nigga can slip in the 4th round or something like that. And catch football. There's plenty of people that slip to the 4th round or something like that we have got, and they become dogs.
Are you talking about? Oh, never mind.
Hey,
All these damn 6 to 7 rounders of undrafted free agents that y'all think gonna be good and all that shit, man. All these niggas can't slip.
No, Wally need to change the profession, man, and get into just finding blood diamonds.
Damn, Wally, they on you heavy today.
Hey, I tried. You know what I was going to say to you was this. I was going to say Deontay Brown, because that's really the position he plays. But I do that.
Here we go with this shit here. Here we go with this shit here. This good, tall, no good motherfucker here.
Damn limb with you now.
He got the he got the same damn grade that Savala got. So we all on Savala, but he got the same damn grade.
Who?
Brown.
Who?
Deontay Brown.
And ain't that bad? One nigga in college and one nigga in the NFL that got the same goddamn grade as a fucking college player. Ain't that bad?
No, what I'm saying is when they were in college. Yeah.
Deontay Brown is a good fucking guard. excellent
Don't,
guard.
you can't even say that with your chest, Go. You know damn well that motherfucker ain't
What
worth
is
a
it that
damn.
makes something
I
great?
Come on,
just did.
man. This is
At
some
I just
Publix,
did.
bullshit
we
here.
think it's the little things.
What
Deontay
the hell is
Brown.
that?
Cutting your steak today.
Damn. Pop it.
Pop, turn your ads off, Pop.
Who got that turn signal or whatever that is?
Oh,
That's
that
cute.
me at the red light. My bad.
Would have been
I
turned
gotta
for
make
10
a
hours.
living. Welcome to Charleston, where the fucking lights take 5 hours.
Damn.
Damn.
Deontay
What
Brown,
is it that
man.
makes something
Well,
great?
how you turn it off?
At Publix, we think it's the
I don't
little
know.
I don't know.
You gotta check
Check
the
that
box.
motherfucker off. Welcome to Publix, where Deontay
Yeah.
Brown will be serving up L's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's what the ad should have said. That's what the fucking ad should have said.
When Deontay Brown pancaking motherfuckers this year.
Exactly.
Oh man, come on. You can't even say that seriously.
Damn. Don't go get a Deontay Brown jersey.
Uh-huh.
I'll go get it to burn it. And it ain't serving me no other purpose. He ain't gonna even be on the team.
Okay.
Now he'll make the team. He'll make
Once again, underdog. Y'all call this shit underdog.
He'll make the team. He'll make the team. Boy, that
Boy, y'all got some faith in this nigga here.
Look. Straight
Come on
up,
now.
straight up.
And y'all only like him because he's 6'7".
If they come to Carolina, we can fix them.
Fool had something against that boy, man. Fool had something against that boy.
Yeah, he did.
Fool had something against Deontay Brown.
Waited.
Maybe he saw this big sorry motherfucker who didn't work worth a damn, and he got agitated by looking at his dumb ass.
Oh,
How he
come
didn't
on,
work
man.
cute when the man said lose weight and the man lost like 40 pounds.
All I'm telling you is what I see from the motherfucker. He look like look, a whole nother staff to come in, and he's still on the 3rd, 4th string. So if he was what y'all say he was, he would have elevated himself by now, right? Oh, okay, I'll wait.
Here's the opportunity to
I'll wait.
elevate himself.
If he is what y'all say he is, then the bucket culture staff for capping who knew this nigga would have been done elevated this guy by now.
Camping the one brought him back.
Correct.
Yeah, to compete. He ain't brought him back to be the man.
Who finna pay for 170 for that?
How much
Exactly.
it is?
Yes.
$170. Oh,
Hey, there you go, Q. That's your new number, 77.
no.
Who the fuck paying for that sorry sack of garbage? Look at that shit. Get that motherfucker out of my goddamn eye.
Hey, Q, watch this, Q. If he start dominating, you need to be wearing that shit on live. You need to be wearing that shit on the live.
I'll strip every fucking number and name off that motherfucker.
Be like, Q, what's up, Doc? If you would number 77. Just
Don't get me
little
started
Doc,
with no damn Deontay Brown. Man, I got my blood pressure up.
Fool had something against that boy. And we all know you saying you giving what that Smith boy, y'all gonna give him another shot. Terrence Marshall.
Everybody.
Brandon Smith, I want to see can this boy beat Shaq Thompson out and be the future. Because I don't believe in him either. He another one.
Who else was on Fool list?
All of them.
Oh, well, we already know he sent away
Full motherfucking roster.
He sent away a Pro Bowler to Las Vegas.
Who dropped it from the show?
Denzel. He sent Perriman to Las Vegas because he wouldn't take away. He sent Teddy and $40 million. Nigga just did dumb shit. I can't believe Leo was campaigning for this nigga.
Yeah, Leo was on another level of that boy. But we had to reel him back in. That's what happens when you come to your first session of counseling.
So
denial
like I
is
said,
the first
Counseling
thing.
pop. Hey,
Yeah.
you here?
when we kick that ball off in September, that's it. It's over. We through with that era. But
Right.
there's a lot of guys that's on this team right here that got bullshitted by that dude. And I think they're going to have a little bit of chance to prove themselves. So we'll go from there.
That's definitely true. And there's an opportunity for every single one of them need to put up or
Yeah,
shit up because they're gonna be out the team next year if not.
they are. Yeah, that's 100% true.
There
And
y'all
then ain't
go.
nothing else nobody can say. Oh, I like this guy right here, and Buddy drafted him, and he didn't give him a chance. That's over. He got the chance. They gone. That's it.
So they look like
So
the blue jerseys are cheaper than the black jerseys. That's weird.
usually black jerseys are cheaper, but I think they changing. I think they're gonna change uniform next year. You know what I'm saying? A whole. So they did drop cheaper, but now since we got Bryce, they went back up. But that's neither here or there with the jersey sales and everything else. We covered a lot of ground today, y'all. So Pop, give me a little something, man. What you thinking about? You know what we touched on. How you feeling?
I feel good, man. The show was great. I think that we need to break down these ticket sales. I think that should be our next discussion.
Well, we know that we the number 6, and we might have to bring that up because that might have changed. I know that was like last year before that. We were the 6th highest game day experience when they gave us 5 wins, and 7, and we the
Right.
6th highest game day experience. Tell me
Yeah.
where they do that at.
Yeah, we got to break that down.
Yeah, so that's coming, y'all. We're looking at that shit. Maybe we can get a discount somewhere or something. Talk to some
Yeah.
damn body.
Yeah, share this to Temple. When we do.
Yeah. JSU.
Like, share, and subscribe too, man. Come on, hit that like.
Yeah, no doubt. What to do, JSU? What you know?
Hey, it's always a blast listening to y'all boys tuning in. If y'all want the real, make sure y'all subscribe, like the channel, share the content, keep pounding.
Okay. Q, you got through that light yet?
Yes, sir. I'm already in the building, man. You already know what time it is, man. Your boy Dub Q is in the building. Let's get to it. I'm telling you right now, man, today was a great show. Oh, I got a lot of background noise. It was a great show, and I'm gonna tell y'all guys right now, man, make no mistake about it. If you left here without having something to really register with, then you just missed out on the show because this was excellent from start to finish for us today. And look, I'm so excited to be a part of such a great show with such great, cast of fellas. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. So make sure y'all subscribe and come on back, man. We got GOAT Talk again tomorrow.
Hey, Wiley, let me know something now.
Hey man,
Tread lightly now.
it's all good. Hey, it's all good, Goat. I look at it like this: as long as we keep popping with that little ass 6-shooter you got, we good. We good. Long as we don't give it a machine gun, we okay. Hey,
Yeah.
I look at it like this, bruh. Hey, we just getting ready for the season and preparing for Panthers 24 in Munich, Germany. Keep pounding.
Okay. Hey, man. Y'all know what time it is. Mud Ink Outlaw TV coming to you next week. I'm going to drop something, probably bunch of shorts, a bunch of videos, like every week. Working on something this weekend, man. We got some stuff working on this weekend. I got sidetracked last week, but it's coming down. Promise you. Next week, it's on and popping. Go in there, like and subscribe. Got the videos in there, run them up. Go in there and hit them up. Now, you got these boys getting ready to work hard for you on Saturdays. I don't know the exact time y'all gonna set that time now. Between 11 and 12, 12:30, something like that. Saturday, you got JSU and Wiley getting ready to bring some heat to you. Special guests, probably myself, you, whatever. But them boys are putting a good show together for you on Saturday. Of course.
Y'all got a name? Y'all got a name for the show?
Oh yeah, go ahead. What's the name?
And we'll get the logistics of it later on. But man, right now, make sure y'all refer to Brother Wiley as Panthers Germany, man. That's his name. We're gonna make sure that we run with it. Yes, sir. And brother J, the J issue, man. Shout out to both of those brothers. We're gonna make sure that we uplift these two brothers and get them up and going.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That- So, hey, go ahead, man. Go over there. Go right here, man. Y'all like, man, subscribe, like, share. You know what I'm saying? That goes a long way. Liking and sharing, that goes a long way. Don't cost nothing to like and share. For real.
Oh, go. One last thing I
Yo,
forgot about. Our NCAA channel is now up. I posted it in the community. It's going to be run by Thurman, which is a partner of mine, personal partner of mine. I'd like for everybody to go over there and subscribe to the NCAA channel, which is Station 88 NCAA. So I will post it in the community and the bottom of this link.
Yeah, I want to pop up on there and do some Carolina games. And they got
Oh, yes, sir.
I pop up on them Carolina games. It don't matter if it's NC State or UNC. As long as it's one of them my two teams right there. Carolina boy for life. What else we got, man? Yeah. Right there, Black Cat Panther Podcast, man. Y'all know we go on Monday night. Go Talk come to y'all Tuesday and Wednesday. And then we go on Thursday night. Now, like I said, by the time season start or the training camp, I'm gonna bring a Monday to you. I'm gonna bring a Friday to you. I might bring the whole week to you. I might bring Monday, Tuesday, Monday, Friday offset. But I'm gonna throw some stuff to you. It just depends on how the season goes. But
Yes, sir.
other than that,
If you
man,
don't, I will.
yeah. If nobody else ain't got nothing, we gonna take y'all on up out of here.
Keep pounding.
No
Keep
doubt.
pounding.
Breathe through the trees and taking all the leaves. We out.
Go.